Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy GDP.
And your boy Gray.
And we are back for another week of the bullshits. You know, I just had to, off air, had to school Nate how to run an efficient business. But, you know, we leave that off what's name. We're not going to let y'all know how inefficient Nate is in his everyday life.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Subscribe to the Patreon and you'll get the behind the scenes of That's Absurd Podcast. It would be good if Gray Meyer would ever set up the Patreon like we told him to, but we're not going to talk about that.
It was Gray's idea. We didn't tell him what it was his idea.
No, it was his idea.
It was your idea.
And I told him to go ahead and set it up.
Yeah, you did set it up.
A year ago.
I don't forget about that. All right, my bad. Damn, no? All right, let me catch up.
Because you were saying something about, we could do a Patreon. We're like, yeah,
we can set up a whole lot of stuff. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, well,
all right, let's get it.
Niggas been telling me to do stuff for a minute, but you know, you just as inefficient as Nate. So, damn.
Yeah, we got to change that.
So it is what it is. But fellas, what have you guys been up to this past week, man? It's been what? It's only been a week. We know we drop every week. It's been a week. What you guys been up to?
Oh man, for me, I've just been enjoying my time. I haven't been doing much.
You've
enjoying home, yeah.
You've come accustomed to being home.
Yeah, getting accustomed to being home. Yeah. So
that's it. And what about you, Nate? What you been up to?
Me, this past weekend, we're getting closer and closer to finally moving into this crib. So doing home renovations, still moving, but you know. Some stuff.
When I told you inefficient,
I've had some inefficient. I've had some inefficient people I've hired.
We're talking about since 2021, bro. Like, damn, like
it's about. I bought the property in October October. August. Let's say August.
So I have somebody else have it, bro.
Some stuff, you know, remodeling. There's some stuff. So, you know,
someone else have it, man.
Some houses are bought early, and you know, just we're getting in there.
People need to move into cribs right now, for real.
We're finally gonna move in. We're going for this month. We're going for this past Sunday or Saturday, and the moving company told us because of COVID restrictions, something like that, they have to push back. I'm like, it helps me out.
I don't care about COVID no more, bro.
You know, that's the excuse they're going with, you know, because our move, they're not going to make no money anyway, so we're really moving right up the block.
They're going to charge you the same price no matter how the distance.
Not matter the distance, but the time as well. So I'm telling them, all I need them really to do is to swap out my refrigerator and the stove.
Yeah, but there's still a 2-hour minimum.
I don't know, but they canceled. Be like, maybe they had other clients that are doing 4 hours out there, 6 hours, but they knew that shit was going to be short. They shorted me, so I was like, all right, no problem. So we're going for this week, but my construction guy's now back in town, and I was like, I might hold off moving and let him finish the construction, because whenever you move the stuff in when it's the middle of construction zone, like I've already seen this. I've done construction after doing the renovations, and it kind of ruined some of the renovations, so I want to let everything come in.
What construction are you doing?
Remodeling the bathroom, the master's bathroom. So before I moved in, I did the downstairs, the guest bathroom.
Call that construction. I'll call that remodeling.
Remodeling. You know, it comes with demo.
I wouldn't call that construction.
Well, you get what I'm saying?
Not really, but
with demo, you gotta.
Got it.
With demo, you gotta. It gets in everywhere. You gotta plastic off the house. There's out of the floor. And remember, first thing I did, I demoed the floors, so that got in everything. So I had to reback, clean everything up. Then we did the guest bathroom. Now we're finally getting out of that, and now we did the kids' bathroom. And I was like, you know what? Before we move it, we might as well just do the master bathroom, and then just see what I'm saying, just put off a few days before moving in that way.
So a month from now, Nate will tell us he's about to move. He's moving into the new place.
No, we gotta finally get it settled, man. Get in there and get everything. Other than that, I went to former That's Absurd podcast co-host Waldo. He had his baby shower this past weekend. You know,
how was that?
It was pretty decent, pretty chill. You know, there was probably a couple of local folks up there. That was it, man. Nothing much, pretty chill vibe. It was kind of, I'd say 20, 30 minutes out before Ocala or something like that. It wasn't that far out. It was pretty.
It was that far out? Why?
I don't know. It was the location they picked. So,
but they both live in Orlando.
I don't know. I mean, they got a property out there anyways. So,
oh.
But Either way, it was pretty decent, laid back African theme, so it's good, you know. So outside of that,
that nigga Gray didn't show up.
You know, Gray didn't been in the scenes.
Gray wasn't invited. What would I show up to?
Let's not put it out you're only invited like you're spiteful and invited.
Nigga wasn't invited. What you wanted to do?
Like,
Gray just so you
it ain't Gray. It has nothing to do with Gray. Gray don't.
Who ain't got to do
Don't say
it?
you weren't invited.
Who ain't got to do it?
Listen.
Who ain't got to do it if it ain't got to do it? Gray.
Let's not say Gray wasn't invited. Let's just say Gray was busy. Don't let Juno suicide your words out.
How am I suicide? Gray said he wasn't invited. I didn't say that.
I didn't say Gray wasn't invited. We'll just say Gray.
No, Gray
That's
said
what
he
it
was.
That's an oversimplification.
What do you mean over it? Was I invited? Did I get a notification?
But it's more than just that. You know, when you
So
say,
what else you want me to say? Like,
just say, I was busy.
What?
To make,
busy.
You know, not all uninvited.
Nigga Gray just gave us a review of his weekend. That nigga said he was chilling all weekend.
Hey, why not?
Gray was busy.
I was busy chilling. Yes,
If you got to be specific, Well, you know,
I had to chill. Yeah,
Gray would have been welcome. That's all. But you know, Gray just wasn't invited.
yeah.
Gray has
Welcome.
family.
I would have been welcome uninvited. Yes.
You would have been welcome. Y'all know y'all have your own situation, but you know how it is. You know, one of these days.
There's a lot of stuff going on right now that I'm not invited to. So hey, am I just gonna show up to places? I mean,
you would have been turned away. There you go. That's the difference. There's a lot of places that are you're not invited to, but you could have came. They're like, hey, welcome, man. I didn't invite you, but you're more than welcome. You would have been turned away.
They would have just looked at you funny. It's okay. Funny look every now and then.
They would have looked at you funny. You know what I'm saying? So.
yeah, I like to be for sure. I don't like it.
How about you, Juno? What you been up to?
Let me see. What was this past weekend? Easter? I didn't really do much. What the fuck did I do? Everything's a fucking blur now with this baby coming, bro. I don't even think I did anything for Easter. I think me and the neighbors joined. I guess Junior didn't go. He was just feeling sick. So we just went to the park with the kids, chilled out for a little bit. Other than that, bro, I don't remember doing nothing. Yeah, I didn't do nothing either. I was chilling like Gray.
Hey man, we're busy chilling, man.
You know what I mean?
Hey, it's a thing. It's a thing. People,
I'm just saying, it's just y'all were. So y'all weren't. Don't say y'all weren't invited. Just say y'all had other engagements.
I wasn't invited.
You want me to miss my chill time to go somewhere I wasn't invited to?
It's not like you weren't invited. I'm just saying you were not welcome, and that's it. A double not.
How do you know about like stuff like that? Do you get like a mail or a card, or how would you have done it? You know?
Oh, what? Invite you?
Yeah.
Nigga, if you didn't come to mine because you were at Illinois,
out of state, yeah.
But no, we send everybody that we know can come an invitation.
There you go. See, and if you didn't receive that,
invitation. Sometimes you forget people when you do an invite, so you can't just assume.
So if you didn't receive something like that, then what happened?
The nigga that you was living with.
That's
the difference.
So if you don't receive something like that, what do you do?
You just, you're like, I'll catch you next time.
Chill, exactly.
Listen.
Oh, shit.
But other than that was pretty chill weekend.
Damn, Nate, you didn't wear a That's
Absurd shirt? That's for the guests, man. Don't break your chill time for for uninvited events.
Did I wear that shirt? No.
You should have told me. I would have gave you one. Represent the crew.
Represent the crowd there. It was pretty chill, though. You guys are getting, like you said, you're getting ready for the wrap-up as the baby's coming close.
Yeah, the OB said it's any minute now because, she's past the any minute mark. So
you guys might be the oldest couple that I know that have kids.
Nah.
Nigga, your dad just had a fucking kid.
That's not couples. I don't want it. That's
what do you mean it's not a couple?
That's what I mean. Out of my friends circle, they all tend to have them either younger. So this is the oldest set couple at like 35 years old.
I don't like
Young about
I don't
how
like
young
this
you
whole
mean,
old
like,
thing.
you're not talking about high
Just-
school and middle school, right?
I want you.
No, I'm talking about like they're the most.
No.
They've already got school.
Don't
They
say-
did in order. The most order. They went to school.
There we
then
go.
got married. They
I
did in order.
prefer
you
you,
know-
Nate. I prefer you to say that the most responsible. Don't fucking say the
It's
oldest,
still how you
the
word it.
most
It is.
oldest.
I'm not
No,
saying
nigga,
it's
say the most
y'all making it sound-
responsible, nigga.
Okay, y'all
What's wrong
making
with
it.
this
I'm not
nigga?
saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's a good thing. This is the most put together. So when he's saying,
Yeah, it
getting
was
a little bit
well
ready,
planned, yeah.
it is the most well planned. And I've got motherfuckers
Okay,
who are
yeah.
doctors that are friends that are planned. I have motherfuckers that
Who
are
didn't
planners.
know, you know, you just,
no,
oops,
I
this,
know
that.
I know motherfuckers
Look
that
what
planned.
happened.
This isn't the only couple that had planned kids. You know what I'm saying? Most have unexpected, but they aren't the only planned ones. But as the planned one, this is the most planned ones that I had that are, you know what I'm saying, by older as far as that. So when he says, yeah, you know, it's going to be a bit more breeze, maybe it would be like that for more people if they did actually put this much thought into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what, it's about to be, you know what I'm saying? But most motherfuckers are running frantic, though, when it's time for that kid, depending on when they first having it.
Yeah, nigga chilling, bro.
Nigga
chilling, bro.
People who kids are about 12 days a week, 12 days ways ain't saying, what they doing on Saturday time? I'm just chilling. They're not just chilling, you know what I'm saying? They kinda, they tell them, oh man, baby coming, man. I gotta get this, that, and third. You know, they gotta go on panic mode. So it has its benefits.
Yeah, you know, we kind of did stuff in order, I guess.
You do it in order and do it timely, you know what I'm saying? It's not a rush. One of those things. What are you doing? What else y'all got? Y'all got anything else pre-pod that need to speak on, or we get rid of these absurdities?
Not really. What else have we done other than Gray not getting invited to his homeboy baby shower?
Don't let him roll that narrative, Greg. Greg
I
just
decided
said
the narrative.
I could have been anywhere in the world, but
he chose to be home. I agree with you like they said, but all
it may
right.
not be home. Doesn't have to be necessarily be home. I could have been in Bali. I could have been somewhere around the world, but hey.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying you were
somewhere else.
not invited.
Okay.
There's a difference.
How you gonna? Gray said he wasn't invited. How you gonna put that?
I'm just saying.
narrative on Gray?
Greg.
I'm taking Gray for his word.
What I got to lie about?
I don't know. Nate's just trying to push his narrative. You know, Nate's a Twitter person.
I was
You know
gonna
how these Twitter niggas get down.
Yeah. Tell them to get on you, bro.
Speaking of pushing narratives and just
A lot of it being pushed.
just wild and nonsense. I guess without jumping into this first absurdity, I guess Megan Good's ex-husband was, I guess he had a little, you know, bros trip, something like that. Just went on the trip with the fellas. You know how that goes.
Okay.
Well, the black women on Instagram went ape shit.
Oh damn.
They caught this man all types of gays.
Why?
They just they seen
You're
him.
taking,
He posted a picture of his homeboys at the airport or somewhere. You know, when they link up, you first link up, everybody
Yeah,
flick
the
up.
guys trip.
Guys trip. They just said, "Oh, nigga, look suspect."
He already got another woman. Yeah.
I just didn't understand.
They say black boy joy. They would like to see that.
Exactly. You got to be gay if you having too much fun, I guess.
I know, it's crazy. I think like the whole internet, social media, it's just like a whole like mix of. Well, I guess that's what it is. It's just a whole mix of thoughts.
Right. I didn't.
Like, but like outside, you go outside, you see motherfuckers just acting normal. But I guess that's what's in their head. You got to go to social media to see how motherfuckers really feel.
I really think, yeah, because that shit
think?
made
That
no
shit's
sense
crazy,
to me.
bro.
Because I guess Shade Room posted a picture saying, I guess he had a guy's trip or whatnot, and the women in the comments just was like, he looks suspect. Oh, they look suspect. They look suspect.
But funny thing is, suspect by what? But it's
I was
almost
like,
because
what was
like,
this?
What
What was
they're
this?
suspect that they're gay. That's what they do.
but
Yeah,
gay
that's
men
what he
is
meant.
their best friend. So like, what's the issue?
I was like, where was all
know.
this energy when he was dating Megan Good? Where was the he looks suspect? This
It's the code.
I thought
you
it
know?
was, hey, Megan, you doing your thing. You got you a good man now. They no longer together. That nigga suspect.
It's the code. Yeah.
Go from good man to suspect that fast.
I'm telling you, bro, when I guess when they just don't like you, and we saying they, I guess it's
the code. It's the code.
That it's not even like they had a bad breakup or anything like that. Not to my knowledge. I thought they just got divorced. It was that.
Yeah.
But they out here calling the pastor gay. We usually call the band director gay. Or the choir director gay. But they calling the whole pastor gay now. So
They jump into it. Oh, church done for.
shit is wild, bro. So I was like, I didn't get it. It didn't make sense. But then I thought, yeah, Nate was onto something when he said these women on Twitter, they done migrated to Instagram.
Yeah,
Shit,
it's
it's
a lot of some of it is over on Instagram. It's a lot of the online world is it's real full gazy, real crazy. So you know how that goes.
I don't even know his name. I just put my Google's ex-husband. I don't remember his name.
What is his name?
I guess it's Pastor something. I think he's a pastor, right? Is he a pastor?
Yeah.
Maybe his name be Pastor Good.
And if you look at the picture, bro, it's just like
regular
7
guy
guys
trip.
just chilling, like just taking a picture, and it was like they look suspect. I guess I don't know, bro. It's wild.
Would that be considered pop culture?
Yeah, that was in pop culture, so I guess we could jump and straight. Pop.
I got something. I guess I
we
could
might as well
fall into
stay in
that.
there.
The whole what's the name? Your boy Johnny Depp and his ex-wife. They're on trial right now. He's suing her for what was it? Basically selling his name out here. It's like a $6 million. Amber Heard is his ex-wife.
Johnny Depp is
Pirates of the Caribbean. Yep,
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow.
Caribbean
Yeah.
actor.
After she done made it seem like he was abusing her, this, that, and third, had a drug issue. Disney kind of fall back and started rebooting the whole thing of him. Everyone fell back, and he kind of saying he didn't do it, having to do anything. Then the audio ended up coming out after he lost everything. The audio came out. You hear of her recording him recording her, and she's admitting that he never hit her. And she's like, "Well, who do you think they're gonna believe, Johnny? Me or you? This, that, and third. Go ahead and the shit. It's just fucking
shit.
insane, bro. So now it's all coming out, and she's like, "Go right ahead, go in court. We'll see who they're gonna side with." All these words are now coming out. and
So
fucking in
women
front of her.
knows.
Of course they know.
Listen, she's a white woman. It's hard to listen. I can't say they know. Some don't know.
Nah. They
Listen,
know that.
catching the evil cop that plants the gun on the other perp, you're like, these cops are dirty. Some are dirty. Some cops are holy shit, motherfuckers. You should do that.
We're not saying that all women
That's what I'm
are
saying.
like that.
But they know what they can get away with.
Some actually do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some actually
if they would actually go there, they know what they
Yeah.
can get away with.
I was like, bro, this is fucking wild. But luckily, he was smart enough to record her. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I lost this fucking tip of my finger from you throwing a fit. I guess she like threw like a knife or something at him, or you throwing a fit. And she's like, oh, get it. It's just the tip of your finger. He did that at there. And he's like, this fucking, you're like, when the cops came, you told me I hit him. Well, that's what you get for cheating. And so like, she made up whole abuse claims about this dude. He never, so the shit is crazy.
Listen, like nowadays, when a chick tells me that she was in an abusive relationship,
Yeah, you have to kind of
I'm like,
side eye that shit.
huh?
Yeah, you got a police report to go with it.
I'm like, is there paperwork?
Yeah, it's a paperwork. I can't allow you to, I can't allow you to solid my dog's name like that.
Did you call the police? And most of the time, the answer is no. I didn't call the police. I didn't
That's
want to do
crazy.
this. I don't. There's a whole bunch of reasons for not calling the police.
That's crazy.
But I was like,
It's all hearsay.
But what's her reason for not calling police?
that's what I say. bro.
Exactly. I mean, it actually gonna get shame for not snitching on anything like that.
Well, they call that victim blaming.
Listen, me, I'm
She
calling.
ain't
the
gonna get
police.
shame
I'm
for
calling
that.
the police.
She's not gonna get shamed for calling it, but we call that victim blaming. She was a victim. At the
Who?
time.
For calling the police?
For you guys asking why she did
Who
call
is she
the
gonna
police.
hear it from? Who?
Listen, I had a situation where this was some hood shit, some niggas nigging, right? So some dudes like from back home, I guess they were like on the block chilling, what's not, and some dude was, I guess he was either drunk or something, and he ran into a parked car that belonged to one of the guys. And you know, these guys are they staying on that G code. I ain't gonna call the police, nothing like that. We can handle it. And that nigga said he was gonna take care of it, and that nigga went ghost. Then they see him like 6 months later, and that nigga was on some other shit, right? He was like, "No, do whatever y'all gonna do it."
Okay.
right? And them niggas is on some we don't call the police type bullshit. I was like, y'all niggas is stupid. I'm like, y'all niggas, you don't like.
So I crash your shit. I'm not gonna pay for it.
Right.
And now we can take it to violence. That's the next step.
And of course,
so the easiest recourse would have been calling the police and following the police report.
like you don't like calling the police, just getting a police report. The guy doesn't have to get locked up. You don't have to go to insurance. You just have that paperwork just in case.
Yeah.
But even if you call the police, this ain't no gangster
with the
shit.
insurance, it's only like
This is some. Yeah. If you
why not just
can't,
pay your? Why not just call the
simple
insurance?
shit.
Yeah,
if you came and broke my toilet, I don't gotta go fight you. But like, bro, I'm gonna call the plumber. I ain't gonna force you. I need you to fix it because you broke it. You're like, no, this is simple shit. Yeah. We got a car accident.
we just needed. That's why I was telling you. I was like, y'all niggas
so
is
they
on
can file it and sort it out. But you handle the law. So
I was like, y'all
unless
boy,
you pay the money right there and then.
I was like, y'all niggas need to get off this mindset of not documenting shit with the police or anything like that, bro. Just get the fucking police report. You don't have to file insurance. You don't have to do this. You don't have to press charges. You just want to get the shit on document in case this nigga don't do what he say he's gonna do. Then y'all wouldn't be here arguing about the fight.
But I tell you, that's because black folks never got to the point where we get the police ourselves. That's a big part of it.
I don't know about all that, bro.
Is always look like as an outside. You're calling the enforcer on one of us. We're supposed to at least have this between us. You calling,
but we don't have this.
This nigga got but we both have that nigga got his boot on his neck, and you calling that nigga on me? Damn, bro.
But that's the thing. Like, if you don't have a close relationship with the person that does the infraction on you, call the police just to get the documents.
Yeah.
Now, if this is someone that you're good with, like you see every day and you're going to continue to see every day or see on a weekly basis or something like that, then no, you guys can handle that together. But if it's just some random dude that you guys see every now and then that's just like on the block.
I mean, even if it's someone you see every day, you can call the police. If this person's not going to go to jail, like, I need to get this document for my insurance, bro. I can't run any risk. Sorry.
Yeah.
Gotta go to the document. But for the hood reasons is the reasons why niggas don't want you to call the cops on them. You know, they might have paperwork. You don't get them in the system.
Niggas sticking on this G code shit. I'm like, y'all niggas is stupid, bro.
For real.
Y'all niggas is on some dumb shit. So
either way, yeah. So the Amber Heard thing, it's crazy how we're not hearing.
Niggas trying to devout lyrics, man. Rap lyrics. When those same rappers would have called the police.
Them niggas following that report as soon as the shit happened.
The rapper you listen to would have called the police.
Now, so yeah, it's kind of odd. We're not hearing no talks of the Johnny Depp story. It's getting very little to no coverage. He's probably going to end up winning this lawsuit, though. He's probably going to hit over that for like $6 million. And I'm pretty sure he's coming after Disney and those other companies that dropped him afterwards. So this is the first one down. And the rest of y'all motherfuckers that jump ship or when they hire me because these kind of stories and just making me toxic off the people's hearsay, some of these companies have to pay the cost.
So what is taking so long for him to win this? Like,
he just now got in court. He had lawsuits, so they just now started this week.
You know, them folks quick to say we investigating.
Yeah, once afterwards, he was good. Like that whole time, he had ended up getting cleared, but by that time, he had already lost his Disney endorsements and shit like that, and fell back. The newspapers had already started switching on him. That's what they do. Once a side switch on you, they're like, "Oh, now let me show you no footage of when he said something wild," or "Oh, how long has he fell off? How long he's been this tacky rosa?" They immediately start digging at you, making you seem not as cool, not as that. So Johnny Depp went from being one of the biggest dudes in Hollywood to them trying to make it sound like, "Oh, he's just a drunk. Women don't like him." Like his cologne line that he has, like the bestseller. They're trying to say that shit was gonna sell. Why would y'all give Johnny Depp a cologne deal? And that shit's fucking top notch. So this motherfucker's still popping. Even the media switched and tried to make it seem like the people aren't fucking with him. So two things aren't adding up.
What is that cologne called?
Yeah, let me look it up.
What does it smell like? Pirate.
No, that would be dope, right?
I thought he had like a deal with Dior.
Yeah, it's one of those. His line is one of the what's the name?
For some reason, I associate with
Sauvage Dior.
Yeah, Sauvage. That's what I was thinking. Like,
yeah, his line is like the best selling one out there. And this was after people was like, "Oh, why the fuck would y'all give Johnny Depp a cologne deal?" This like Pirates been dead and this and that shit came out.
Yeah, that Sauvage is a beast.
Yeah, they're like,
I got the shower gel in the shower right now, bro. That shit is a beast.
So as much as motherfuckers, as the media try to turn against him, like, look, there's some sucker shit they try to do on me. And even though I got dropped by a lot of shit, people still fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? The fact that this dude basically couldn't even do movies anymore.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because when they put that Me Too shit on you, motherfuckers were considered toxic. We're not working with them. They getting them out of there. So.
Well, shout out Johnny Depp for doing what he had.
Yeah, coming back. But you know what I'm saying? Put some points up on the board. What else we have?
Pop culture. We have. I seen this on the list. I don't know where Gray found this shit.
Gray who?
Will Smith facing $400 million divorce from Jada.
I seen some shit like that on Twitter too, but I don't know if it was just a magazine speaking hearsay. But I did hear some shit about them. They're trying to stoke that new talk point, almost like, you know, that might be the new thing. I just seen it like on trending on Twitter or some shit like that.
Because I researched it when I saw it on the list, and I was like, I couldn't find nothing. So I was like, what is these niggas?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of talking points. I've seen that he's facing the $400 million divorce, that Jada wanted him to cheat, that saw a post that said Jada stopped Tupac from I guess like from hurting Will Smith.
Ain't no fucking way. I hate the fact that Jada want to pretend like her and Cock.
I think what they're doing is just they're trying to really drag this out. Like, she's really trying to stretch this shit out.
I don't know why this whole Pockin thing comes from.
It is insane, right? You think like you do this girl for years or something.
Pac was with Quincy Jones' daughter.
Cadetta.
Yeah.
Quincy Jones' daughter. I don't know.
Cadetta. Yeah, that's her name. Cadetta.
But he was with her when he got killed and all that stuff, and they was like super serious. Yeah. So I don't know where this whole Jada and Tupac shit comes from.
Well, she wanted him, but you know.
Okay, here it is right here. OK Magazine put it out. Will and Jada could have one of the ugliest divorces in showbiz history.
Yeah, that's like that's like saying anything, like, of course,
anything that's been together for a long time could get real sloppy, right?
Yeah, of course it can, but that's not what is going on. So why would you even put that shit out? That's like saying Obama and Michelle Obama and Obama is about to gonna have an ugly divorce. Of course they can, but they're in a fucking happy relationship. What the fuck are you talking about? We're not gonna say Will Smith and Jada's in a happy relationship, but you know what I mean? Like, you're just interjecting something that's not even going that way. But hey, it's Hollywood for you. They gotta sell magazines, so
speculations. Yeah.
I mean, it would be crazy if that would have ended. It would have been surprising if they would end up in divorce. I would like to see how the public would spin it. Whether they'd been like, "Get your coins, girl," or they'd been like, "Oh, we finally see her as a toxic one," or, you know what I'm saying, "Let this be a lesson to you for guys, fellas. Don't let this evil bitch come through. This sorceress come through and ruin your life. You don't know how it go."
Yeah, we don't know how the social media will take it.
Yeah, we don't know how they're gonna play it. Shit is wild.
From what I also heard, was checking to what was it like?
Anger therapy or something?
Yeah.
Check that nigga in therapy. I'm with it. I like the fact that these motherfuckers overblow this one thing and everything, but I like the fact that, like, people like, I'm feeling very traumatized because of Will. I still need trauma. And he's like,
yeah, well,
I love the fact that they turned on him like that.
I was, what's the white girl name? Amy Schumer.
Yeah, come on, get the fuck out of here.
I was like, bitch, sit your no lip having ass down, bro. Ain't nobody traumatized.
I need to see. I might have some therapy. I might need some therapy after seeing what Will Smith did.
Nigga, you don't watch Terminator 1, 2, and 3.
This shit got you.
Nah, this got you traumatized. A nigga getting slapped.
You know, the white folks like. White folks like, look, them niggas is aping again.
This was Planet of the Apes in real life.
Like, like, y'all talking about Oscar so white last year. We give y'all one. These niggas aping again.
These niggas nigging.
Yeah. These niggas nigging again. They don't feel safe.
What's still funny about that, like, they, I guess the Oscars said they're investigating it.
Yeah.
I was like,
what the fuck? They got slapped on camera, bro. He got
The nigga got up out of his seat, slapped the nigga.
Exactly.
You watched it. What is there to investigate?
Listen, you know they said we're gonna find a way to make this all about the perpetrator and not us. We're gonna distance ourselves. Let us investigate everything. Yeah, we end up saying that Will Smith got the 10-year ban from the Oscars. You know that was
something about he also resigned. Some bullshit.
He resigned his position as being a voter in the Oscars, and he's a 10-year ban, so where he can't be nominated or be in the Oscars or even simulcast in. You know what I'm saying? Can't voice over anything for 10 years, which ain't too bad. All they've got to do is go back into directing.
I mean, besides, like, just like
even the directing shit, like a whole bunch of his shit is getting pulled. Like I heard,
they're just they're just gonna stop. Yeah,
they're pulling like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air off of air and shit. I can't remember what network it was, but a whole bunch of networks is pulling all his content off of their platform.
That shit, you gotta let it chill for a little bit. The block is hot. We're gonna drop these shit like some classic Jordans in a couple months.
Besides the rewards, like from the Oscar, what else? Like, what else? Like getting an award from the Oscar. Like, what else does it do for you? Like,
I have no idea.
Once you win one, that shit looks prestigious.
Like,
yeah, you got to go around. You know what I'm saying? It's like a different.
Does it get to?
But they're not taking his Oscar from him, so he still technically have the Oscar. So.
It's almost like there's different levels of being a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like NBA players play for championship rings. Rap
but when you gain a ring from like a championship, like now like any team that's gonna pick you up, they're gonna have to like boost like your contract.
Same as an Oscar. Once you got that in your title, my bottom price is. I got a new floor. You know what I'm saying? They don't raise them.
So your prices, your prices
go up, and then
because it's now Oscar winning actor.
Shit, you get one for even being nominated before you even blow up. They call you Oscar nominated actor
and Grammy nominated, Grammy award winner, some shit like that.
So they gotta
like Will was an Oscar nominated. This is Will's first one, right?
Respect, yeah.
This is his first one he won. I believe he was nominated.
So he's all these years, Will's been an Oscar nominated actor. That's how big you're saying. And he was that level. This is now he's getting to the next level. And he done fucked that up.
That nigga done fucked that up.
That was his next level. And he done fucked that up. But he's still in it because they didn't take it away. He is an Oscar winning actor. But now he can't go schnob with the few other ones that won it. You know what I'm saying? It's very limited. You know what I'm saying? So now you gotta chill.
It's a prestige club, and he's in the club, but he's not.
He can't be at the party.
He's not invited. I guess he's in the club, but he's not allowed in.
He can't be in the club.
He don't get invited to the VIP or like.
Yeah, he don't get. He on that gray shit. You don't get an invitation, B.
See, you're there. You're thought of. You're in our hearts.
You're nominated,
but you're not.
So hold on. So what did you win? What did you win? What did you win?
What's the thing goes? I don't know what the criteria were. I was nominated.
So you get to raise your prices on?
Raise my price a little bit, nigga.
Face gate at the showers, nigga. Oh shit, y'all niggas is wild.
All right, what else do we have in pop culture?
You not having any baby showers anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm out of the baby shower game.
That's what you say now.
Nah, tubes tied, everything we done. We talk about maybe 1.5, one more, but now it'd have to.
Your tubes are tied.
The missus tubes are tied.
No, that's just one fuck up.
I'm one fuck up away from
a baby shower.
Yeah, one fuck up from reneging. But doubling down, boy. We about to run it back. And I would have to be really intentional about having a kid because now we'd have to go in vitro. You know what I'm saying? That means you really want a kid when you about to drop 20 bands for the gay. So that's the highest level of responsibilities. So yeah, no time soon. You know what I'm saying? And with that,
what else we got in pop culture?
I don't know if this would be pop culture. Your boy Elon, he made an offer to buy. He already owns 10% of Twitter. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Him and I think one of the banks, whatever it is, Chase, whatever it is the highest shareholders on Twitter, minority shareholders. Well, him being the individual, the other one's a company. So there's all this talk of him owning it. They could put him on the board, and
I thought once he had like 10%, he was automatically
they're gonna
once you own like more than 1% of any company,
they're putting him on the board. This and that. He said he's not really interested. He had a couple ideas there. Now people are mad now because people are expecting him back. He'll probably allow Trump to come back. Like I said, whenever you're already super powerful in America and you're not part of the establishment, well, that means if you're not Democrat or Republican, you're automatically a threat. They trying to get you the fuck up out of here. Say your allegiance quick. And you know what I'm saying? And if they can't pin you down, they both sides are gonna fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? You see it go with any company. Everybody loves Amazon. They're hiring people. As soon as these motherfuckers become the biggest company, every other month they on there having to testify on the Senate floor. Why are these small companies getting fired or closing shop because of your low prices? Or why are your employees can't have to piss in a bottle? Both sides hitting them. Because motherfucker, you haven't showed dedication to one side.
Like they cared before, you know what I'm saying?
They did.
We run a type shit over
exactly.
there.
They did it, but we can't, you know what I'm saying? You haven't kissed the ring. So we got to at least show our people we're tough on you. So the ones that are, if you're part of the people that have to pee in a bottle, you be like, well, Congressman, go ahead and hold them to task. You know what I'm saying? If you're the business owner, you're the rich guy, now you done, man, Amazon came through, man, I ain't selling shit. You hoping that your congressman fighting in bad, but really neither side give a fuck. But both sides gotta seem to be taking you task when you become super powerful. They do it to Apple, they do it to Amazon, they do it to Tesla. Only the biggest brands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now here's an individual, a man becoming this fucking powerful. It's almost crazy.
That's wild.
It's wild.
Because that nigga got power and shit that he don't even
use. Yeah. He tweeting off shit.
Well, you don't even know.
No, the thing is that he knows. So they say it's very irresponsible of him. You know what I'm saying? He can't be playing the way we be playing, be joking around some shit. You know what I'm saying? You see when he did the fucking Dogecoin, we went on SNL and fucking made fun of it. Coin been tanking ever since, and been ever since because he want to fuck it up. So you know how much people, a guy that could make a joke and fuck up people's money that much or say something crazy. So now the media is attacking
Eli
him.
might be the greatest human
being in
history, bro. We talking about who's the richest man in history? He is, right?
Not in history. This is a modern day.
Greatest history was
the richest man in history would be
some guy named Mansa Musa.
Mansa Musa, yeah.
Mansa Musa from Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga was something.
You had all the fucking gold mines, all the slaves. Of course, yeah, it's not hard, but doing it now is fucking. What is he worth? $200 billion. So sometimes he passes Jack, sometimes Jack passes him, but these two guys are worth.
It's a fluctuation,
these scores based on stock value. Yeah. And again, these are the motherfuckers that are the richest guys on paper. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. There's like they said. I remember there was one time when they said that the dude might. They said your boy might be worth $1 trillion. The Russian Putin. Yeah, because he has so much different private shares and all these different oligarchs companies and shit like that. No one really knows how much he's like. This guy could be a fucking trillionaire for all we know. You know what I'm saying?
Russia's pretty big, man. Damn.
Yeah, Russia's pretty big, and if only a few guys hold everything, and you pick all the guys,
he might own like a whole enough land that the size of the U.S.
Yeah. So
that's how big Russia is.
Either way, yeah. So there's all this talk about Elon trying to buy Twitter. So he offered to buy it outright, the remaining shares. He offered him $4 billion to just take over the company.
It's crazy.
That's the thing. Like if it was if they got to offer that sweet from anybody,
they would have to sell it.
They would have took it.
They would have sell it. But like I said, the powers that be, motherfuckers. Even if he had sold it, it would have been issued. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's only perceived capitalism. They won't allow just anybody to buy certain businesses. You know what I'm saying?
It can't be true capitalism.
Yeah. We can't allow this motherfucker.
Capitalism is dangerous.
We can't allow this guy, we don't know what he's standing on, give him the power to control who gets to speak. We need to know someone, and we know their affiliation. You know what I'm saying? Because Elon was all Democrats used to love fucking Elon. You know what I'm saying? When he was all free energy, changing the world.
When he was poor.
Well, he was
he was poor rich.
Even when he made it rich because he was doing
he was poor.
He's doing renewable energy and all that shit.
Now he's rich.
When exactly when Dems turned against him is because of COVID, because he wanted his plants open and Texas was trying to do the shutdown for the mask mandates, or LA was doing it, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm moving to Texas." So he left a Republican state, and people were like, oh, allow this guy, he should be allowed to say what he wants. So now the other side's trying to claim him. So now both sides kind of hate him. You know what I'm saying?
So he was was he gonna buy it and then make it private?
He wants to buy it and he doesn't like
private,
and he also doesn't like the fact that there's a lot of restrictions and people are shadow banned. Yeah. There's a lot of this, you know what I'm saying, wussification shit going on. So
because the more shareholders you have on the board, the more they have like a say so, what they think. So he don't let negotiate. He
wants to let that shit. But he almost feel like let old Twitter days, motherfuckers go off. And,
niggas talk.
Let shit talk. But they're like, we ain't doing all that. They're like, them folks, they're like, nah, we ain't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? They call it. What's crazy is I was just seeing a video where the leader of the NAACP was out here speaking, talking about, Elon should not be able to win the bid.
What the hell they gotta say?
I'm telling y'all,
what the hell
bro.
y'all gotta say? Y'all ain't got shit to say. You ain't nowhere.
He wants to.
You don't control nothing. You don't own nothing. You ain't got shit to say about anything.
Go online and there's a lot of white hate speech going on. And
that's not your.
So what they're doing is they're censoring hate speech. What they're really doing is censoring because it doesn't stop at hate speech. Things you don't like are now censored. If you're speaking against COVID, it's censored. If you're speaking anytime whoever's in charge, they can consider something big. And we're censoring. You know what I'm saying? Right now, if you're not pro-Ukraine, you're not getting a platform. If you're against it, disinformation, censorship. So it always starts at one level, and then whoever's in power decides what you're going to say and what you cannot be censored. Yeah. So that's why he's like, we can't do that. Even if motherfuckers have horrible shit to say, they should be allowed to say it. But, it all depends, It's a balancing act. But they did some vote that if ever one individual or if Elon buys more than 10% shares, they automatically
15%.
They're gonna automatically vote to allow X amount more shares to go to the public, therefore making it where it's almost like the investment's gonna go down. So it wouldn't be worth more. They're multiplying more.
Like gonna split shares.
Yeah, they're gonna split even more shares to do it. And I was like, it's kind of crazy because the guy, even the NAACP thing, guy was saying something about how Tesla has more than a fiduciary right. They have to worry about more than just making profits. They have such and so powerful. I wish I was a shareholder and you come and tell me you have to worry about more shit than making money. I'm like, why I got my money parked here for them? What the fuck are you talking about?
Fucking capitalist society.
Yeah, legally you have only your requirements to make money. Yeah, don't come making plans with my money.
Talking
why you making?
They got better shit to be worrying about?
That's true, but I'm like, why are you making plans with my money? How you gonna tell me I have other responsibilities?
These organizations are irrelevant.
But they're protecting their interests.
Nobody know what the hell they do. They only come out, when there's an event and then.
Nigga, it's a great business. It's a business that's got a history on it, and when motherfuckers want to write checks and sign offs, and you don't know who to sign it to. Fuck it, this goes to NAACP.
That they can do that doesn't cost money.
Listen, they're in a great position. I don't know what the fuck they actually do. There's different chapters.
Nobody know what the hell they do.
But if you can start your own, is there some kind? How does it do? Do you pay dues if you wanted to start a NAACP chapter right here in Orlando?
I think to be in, of course, if it's considered a chapter,
you got to pay a due, right?
There's yearly dues to be officially in the chapter, but I'm pretty sure you could just volunteer for them and shit like that.
There could be money made. I can see money made.
But there's always money.
If you start your own chapter, because other companies need tax breaks and write-offs, and you're already a perfect anonymity. They write you the check. Ain't nobody following what you're gonna do with it, And you pull a Black Lives Matter, if you will.
Yeah.
A couple crips.
Scams.
We're not going to call the NAACP a scam.
We're not going to call Black Lives Matter a scam either.
That we can call it a scam.
No, I don't know if we can call it a scam.
NACP.
I don't know if we can call it Black Lives Matter a scam. They could just be, we're watching the CIA and working real times. At some point, motherfuckers are calling the Black Panthers a scam and everything else.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
No, people. That's how the company ended up falling apart. People stopped believing in it. We're just seeing it in the retrospect. We can see
because the FBI.
That's what I mean. The FBI kept doing everything they do to discredit them.
Yeah, but
they're making them boys beef, go to war, make it seem like they're scamming.
People turned on them. Call them a scam.
That's what I'm saying. So we could be watching.
They're actually doing programs and stuff, pushing and policies.
That's what I'm saying. So,
but what we got now, they ain't pushing none really.
Do you think there was ever a point where black folks like Black Panthers are pushing You think the news saying Black Panthers is doing just a great job. There was never showing the Black Panthers doing a great job in the news. That was another thing. They always are showing they're doing the worst.
Yeah,
it's the same aspect.
But like there are people that they actually help. Like there are people that they actually like.
But what on the news were they shown back then?
So okay, right
No,
now,
it wasn't shown, but like
that's what I'm telling you.
But we know it was being done.
Where can you?
We
go
know it
see?
in hindsight because we get to hear that story. You don't even learn it from school.
No, but people in those communities that Black Panthers were helping out, like the Breakfast Club, stuff like that.
Yeah.
People would see that, but where do you see Black Lives Matters providing any service for any community?
We're not in those communities.
Or NAACP.
Nigga, we're in Orlando.
But I'm not in
population.
I'm not in that part of town, but I don't know if they're there.
In fact, we're in the age of social media. Something would have been shown already.
I can't say it's a scam, bro. I can't say
Something
it's a
would have
scam.
been shown.
No more than I can say any of the. We grew up our whole lives hearing that what Blood Cross was it? Red Cross Blue Shield was fucking gravy and great, and until we hear the back, some motherfuckers just been running through Haiti like crazy our whole lives. So just certain brands get propped up. Yeah, Red Cross. Certain brands get propped up. Oh, growing up, bro, that company, Red Cross was the fucking shit.
We heard about them going, doing whatever, like
humanitarian work. My whole life, that's all I heard. I never heard nothing about no plummeting other foreign countries and all that shit.
But that's what I'm saying. But you still actually see them like show up there. You know what I'm saying? But where does NAACP show up at? Where does
I don't know. I really don't know what NAACP do, but I'm sure they did whatever they did at their time. You know what I'm saying?
Now NAACP does work.
Because you can donate through them. They offer they
actually do work.
Yeah.
We don't see them doing anything on the ground anywhere. Like
I don't know, man.
Exactly. What's the proof? Like what?
No, they do work. They do.
But do they have a website?
Like
do I go?
Let me tell you, like
website
when it comes to organizations that I see that do work, the only one I see that advertises the best outside of the big name ones, and maybe because they're like they put a portion of it to make sure it gets out there. Because doing the work doesn't matter as much as also showing that you did the work. It matters. Some people figure that we're just doing the work, we're not have to show it. But just like you said, if people that aren't seeing it be done, you're not gonna believe in it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Fraternities do a good job because every member in the fraternity is putting it when they're out doing stuff. Sororities do that. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the big brand stuff, those are the only people that's doing social work that's constantly advertising it. There's people that do some shit and they don't, if you don't, it's like a Biden bill. Biden might pass some good shit, but if you ain't out to everybody, only those that know benefit from it, the rest are gonna say, that motherfucker didn't do nothing. And if you ain't getting nothing, you're like, shit. You're gonna feel no different.
What's the name does work? The NAACP? NAACP?
Yeah.
NAACP. Yeah, they do work because the first time homeowners class that I went to was ran by them.
Was ran through them?
Yeah, and they actually have programs and shit like that. So they actually do work. Unlike BML where just a few rides and then the owner buys a $6 million mansion. It's kind of different.
Their work is that they're making motherfuckers get settlements out of this world. If you get done dirty,
that's Ben Crump.
I'm gonna come through. But it's for them. It's two.
Ben Crump was there before.
No, you get both.
No,
you get both.
He was there before BLM.
Listen, you get both.
But he was there before BLM.
Yeah, but you don't get the. Listen, without BLM, Ben Crump is not a big story.
What? He was there before them. How can you say he was? Because we know of him before them, before BLM.
But
yeah, we do.
We do. You might know of him, but it's not till you get a city burned down and advertising protests with a stink of BLM that Ben Crump gets more TV time, more what's name, and now comes more bigger settlements. Once the bigger the story, the X amount is burning, the protest is bigger. It goes hand in hand. It's symbiotic. So Ben Crump can't be the only one getting paid.
Social media, BML's credit. That's social media,
but it's their hashtag. Whoever's running BML, which was it's been shown like as a one of the biggest founders is I forgot about his name.
D-Ray?
No, but D-Ray's not even BLM. D-Ray's kind of his own thing. He started at first and didn't like it and kind of got his own thing. Lots of motherfuckers. You already know it's a power grab type shit, So D-Ray's kind of like on his own now.
Where is he?
He's, when these motherfuckers, that's how the system works, dog. These motherfuckers want you, they make you shine when they ain't got, you ain't pushing nothing they like now. You get they send you back to ascension, dog. You know what I'm saying? There's only but so many popping at once. D-Ray was fucking out there, bro. Had the jacket on.
Blue jacket.
Had the blue jacket out. Those that are speaking code. And when they used them to push when they needed whatever they needed at the time, and now he's back. He'd be online. I follow him on Twitter. So, what else do we have?
Still in pop culture. Let's see.
You got the Superfly actor.
Who's that?
Who's the guy from Superfly?
Actor Caitlyn Walker.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got convicted of like rape or 7 counts. They're saying that this motherfucker was out here claiming that he knew.
Is it, what kind of, what's the name are we talking about? What kind of R word are we talking about? Or are we talking about physical or are we talking
I'm thinking
about
physical. Like they're saying this motherfucker's out here spiking drinks and shit.
No.
Yeah, like he had like 6 people on him. They're saying that he knew like Chris Brown. He was out here lying about his celebrity and then putting himself, forcing himself on him.
What? Chris Brown, what?
Yep. More than 30 women came against him now.
Now we can't blame my dog for
What you bringing Chris Brown name into it?
Because he's like he's like a semi-celebrity, so he'll tell these girls, "Hey, I know Chris. I got Drake. I'm Drake's fan. He's gonna come out the house. Is that and the third? They come through and
so can
with the
you-
strong
So
arm.
he used their name to smash.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Now,
has
I don't
that
know if
rape
he just
then?
used their name to smash. I think he also is forcing himself. That's the thing. So
Okay.
Well, if he's doing the forceful stuff,
Yeah,
yeah, there's no
okay,
excuse for the
right.
forceful.
but the other stuff of him running game and lying,
Yeah.
like
That's part of the game.
you're that gullible to believe that this guy hangs out with Chris Brown and you never seen him with Chris Brown, then
I mean,
that's
he
on
was
you.
just
Because you're a
he was an
celebrity
actor,
don't
yeah.
mean you know everybody that's a celebrity.
Yep.
So
Hey.
You know, we live in a very, very celebrity-driven era. So yeah, he tricked a lot of
people are
people out of
stupid,
panties.
bro. A lot of people are stupid out here.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know how it goes, though. The people that are able to steal the most are rich people and celebrity people because motherfuckers just buy into that. So I have one that I had on here. I don't know how I didn't make it. Did I switch the location? For pop culture, your girl, speaking of celebrity, your girl Cash Me Outside girl just dropped a $6 million house in Palm Beach.
Yeah, it's on
They
here.
claim cash, too. I don't know how the fuck that's cash. I don't want to count her pockets, but like, this girl got to be laundering money.
Nah, bro. There's money in being white.
Yeah, I guess. $6 million cash in this market?
Being white and perpetrating being.
There's
ghetto.
definitely money
There's
in
money
it.
in
But
that.
her singles not. She's had like 2 popular singles, but this ain't none of that right now. I guess that's.
But she also had other deals. What was it with that clothing line? What was
Yeah,
it?
that money ain't from no music. That money.
That's
is
what
from,
I'm saying, like, that-
sponsorships and just being.
And I don't want to believe she just sitting there stacked up. So one day she's like, I got $6 million burning a hole in my pocket. Let me buy a house. That's some fresh money.
Nah,
That's a piece of some big bucks if it's cash.
she's been getting money, bro.
But $6 million?
Because like it was like.
So how long
soon-
has it been like since
That's-
that
soon
video?
after-
Came out?
Oh, it's almost
Doc-
been almost 10 years.
10 years? Oh yeah, she
As
probably
soon
had
as
it.
after
Yeah.
that Dr. Phil stuff happened,
She probably got it. Yeah.
she like paid off her mom's house, all her mom's debt in one sitting. Like so, she's been getting money.
Yeah.
But $6 million, bro. That's a lot of fucking money, bro. You gotta imagine these artists and stuff don't got it like that, bro. They don't make money like that. Outside of the super hot ones like the Baby and shit like that with endorsements. She don't have, I don't know how much endorsement, but $6 million cash.
We think that's a lot of money.
Motherfuckers that get that type of money be huge YouTube and Instagram folks, and they live in Cali. To drop $6 million in Florida. So this ain't no, you know what I'm saying? That's just that bag just seems like a lot. I want to pocket watch on that. That's a fucking lot of $6 million cash. Some oligarch trying to clean his money right now.
She said she worth 50M.
That'd be fucking even more nuts, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
M. Yeah.
It's different. It's different from that
From our era,
from black celebrity fame.
It is. It is.
to white.
It is, yeah,
They're
it
able.
is.
They're able to capitalize off of that fame like
It is.
crazy.
it is, but it's just a lot.
You
It
think
is
it's
a
$6
lot
million?
cash.
That's a lot to us.
It is.
but-
And that is a lot, but for it being cash seems like a lot.
Nah, I don't think it's a lot.
That seems like a fucking lot.
Cash,
bro.
yeah, man.
$6 million cash. I'm not saying her getting $6 million isn't a lot. Maybe throughout a year, 2 years.
If she dropped that
But
on the
she
crib,
brought
that mean
that's
like
when she got more.
She got more, yeah.
That
She
to
got
me is
double
what's
that,
crazy.
yeah, at least.
To me, like, bro, she
At least double that, yeah.
That's what I mean. I'm like, is that just a fraction? She ain't gonna spend all her money. I was like, that's just a fraction of money. She's gonna drop in the house cash.
I'm telling you, a year after that, Catch Me Outside, whatever it was, on Dr. Phil, I guarantee it. She made at least $10 million that year.
I won't say 10 million
Easy.
that year.
It could be.
I'll say a good meal. She made a meal that year.
It wasn't no meal, bro.
No, she made a meal.
She probably sold the
it's probably
NFT.
just like her YouTube channel, all that stuff. She made a meal. But then after that, like from the sponsor deal, then as those came
I'm
out,
telling
and
you,
then
this
hanging
girl
out with
made
celebrities,
definitely more than a meal.
like getting
after that,
invited for
after
talk
that
shows,
show
showing up to
aired.
interviews.
Hot Barbie. She gets 3 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
3 million monthly.
3 million monthly.
Sheesh.
Dang, bro.
Oh, you know how she made a lot of her money? She made 1 million one time in her first month on OnlyFans.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Sicko motherfuckers couldn't wait till she turned
There you
18.
go. Yeah.
And she did it in the first month. She made like $1 million like a week.
And how
So it
long
might be
she been on
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans?
She's been on it like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she getting it. Yeah,
So
she getting it.
Yeah, it might be her OnlyFans. That's what it was. So she's been
bro.
eating off that OnlyFans last few months. These niggas, you niggas are sick. That's what it is. See, that's the factor. These sick old motherfuckers. I was sitting there waiting for her to turn 18, and she just milked at that shit, dog. 6 mil. Jesus. Thank you. Look at OnlyFans out here. Save his motherfuckers.
what else we got in pop culture?
Oh, we have
Oh, good choice. Well, we got California theft culture.
yep.
Yeah, California is like a free for all. Like just niggas walking into stores, just like
Just taking
picking
shit
shit up
Walking away.
and walking out broad daylight, like they're cleaning a house, bro. Like
What happened is motherfuckers are. It does show you human nature, because what happened is like we said, Twitter and woke Twitter said it's unfair that motherfuckers are going to jail because they're too hungry, they got no place to eat, and I'm over here. I have to do 6 months in jail for trying to steal a $20 ramen noodle packet. You know what I'm saying? What a case. And then so the guy said, all right, we're gonna make anyone that steals anything under $1,000 is gonna be a misdemeanor.
wow.
So criminals automatic, like these motherfuckers had an alert on their phone said, go ahead and steal for $999 and you just get hit with a ticket. And literally all the criminals just lights turn on and just fucking just started doing it.
Past the register,
It's like they walk right past and walk out.
Hey, hey,
There's not enough-
$1,000. All right,
there's not enough cops to stop
Let me
it.
take something off.
Even cops don't patrol. Cops like, look, I ain't got time to be writing a ticket for $900, bro. There's a rape up the block. They're not prioritizing it if it's below 1,000.
Listen,
Shit's crazy.
The last president told us this. This is what happens when you have a fucking Democrat.
Yeah,
Fucking,
California turned fucking nuts, bro. Like, bro,
exactly, bro. Shit is gonna go fucking ape shit when there's no order, bro.
And then Portland's like that too. Portland had the West Name Zone. Yeah, there's a part in Portland like the Antifa runs. It's like a block where cops don't even go into. It's like Borders. You get to go in. They don't respond inside there. Motherfuckers, there's furniture burning right at daylight right outside. It's like a hellhole, bro. Right in Portland. People peeing outside.
Yeah, it's
drunk
like
and
that
sucked over.
that whole coast, that whole west side.
Yeah.
From Seattle down to California. Yeah.
The fucking hipsters let them have it. Yeah. It's like the Carter, bro. They let these motherfuckers still up fuck they want inside there. This shit is wild nuts. And then what's worse is because they're so anti-police, the cops aren't going in there anyways. Once the cops go against you, the system kind of breaks down. But I was like, y'all making the cops more emboldened by even allowing this shit. So the cops be on strike, and if they can't be on strike because of the mask mandates, they'll call off certain sick days, they'll lie, and because there's always a shortage of cops. So it's like, once you're too strong, once you go anti-police all the way, the union, the whole thing will shift against you, and you'll see what happens when these motherfuckers stop responding and shit's gone crazy. And so that's how bad, that's where California gets that from, the theft culture. The cops even there saying this is what happens when you defund the police, even though they're never defunded. Just because the Democrats are claiming defund the police, they're like, yeah, y'all making this excuse for defund the police, but they never cut y'all budget, bro. Why y'all talking about? It was just a chant during politics time. We didn't do it. So why y'all not showing up to work? They trying to show you a nigga who got I'm saying, who got the keys to the ignition? We gotta turn this shit up on y'all. It's all fucked up though.
What was it like? Not too long ago, they robbed like a whole railroad.
Oh yeah, motherfucker's stealing. That boy's stealing off the fucking train, dog. The train's slowing up for fuel. These motherfuckers hopping on, just taking shit like this is normal. I seen.
As long as you bring enough people,
Yeah.
and the cargo might be worth 100,000. You bring enough people, you divide that up by what's the name, and it's under $1,000 a person.
Yeah, and everybody
like,
100,000
free game, bro.
100,000 is light.
That
From
shit
a
is
cargo,
crazy.
yeah, that's light.
But as long as you don't have enough people,
Trucks carry like $1 million worth of stuff.
Yeah, but if there's enough people, you break that bitch down, and it was
That's one container.
I only took $900 worth.
Your
so
Honor,
give me my ticket.
Give me my ticket so I can go.
So nigga could just like be making on 100 under $1 billion a day, like just 900.
That shit is it's nuts.
Shit.
When I was in
in
Philly, it was the same way, and where the homeless people, the druggies would just go in there and just steal like Robitussin, this, that, and the third, and try to run out. You know what I'm saying, but it wasn't that; it was under the limit. It was I don't understand how it works. What happens is the druggies steal the products for the drug sellers. You know what I'm saying? So they'll go and then they'll get a discount, which is crazy. Or they might get a couple $100 and plus a couple hits. But
what's his name? I think I heard he just pushed that shit like to supply needles. Biden, I think he pushed something else.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
We talked about that. We know that was just was just like, I guess he funded a company.
Because like I said, you got both two
like
extremes.
a nonprofit that does that, and they got some money from whatever bill he passed, and they try to equate that to him funding it himself.
That's
It's not bullshit.
But it's politics.
He don't cancel student loan, but he'll fund that shit.
But then he funded. Sometimes it's these nonprofits.
Yeah, it's like a bill comes out that supports nonprofits, and that nonprofit
it happens to that. Exactly.
And they qualified for it, and then
now they're gonna say, "Nigga, you paid for that." Yeah,
but that's still like tax money.
Yeah, tax money goes to a bunch of bullshit. That's the part of tax money. It goes to a bunch of bullshit.
Wow.
Like there's a thing that
it's not like he was sitting there and picking the companies that get it, pass the bill, and these are the requirements to get this money, and if your company qualifies for it, you get it.
There's a saying that they said in Washington that said you can't transfer money without a leaky bucket. That means anytime you're transferring money, it's spillage is gonna happen. Motherfuckers gotta eat. There's fees. Niggas got it. The streets gotta eat. It's just business. It's the cost of doing business.
That's like the PPE loan. Yep. Are you gonna say Biden was the one making niggas buy Ferraris and shit?
Exactly. Niggas will go.
Niggas got their PPE and they did what they do.
Well, niggas was. I think the biggest winner from the PPE loan had to come from the gold link market and the bikes.
What bikes?
The jet skis. So I'd say the jet skis made the most money, and whoever imported the goods.
Lambo did, yeah.
Not Lambo. There's not a lot of Lambos. There's a few rented Lambos.
Niggas was buying Lambos, yeah.
But that's not enough niggas Lambos.
There was enough people.
The jet skis were gone, bro. Motherfuckers' jet skis were gone like J's. You know what I'm saying? The jet skis are gone. What's that one little car that these motherfuckers be driving around? The
slingshot?
The slingshots. Yeah, them shit, son. But definitely the jewelry. Niggas was carrying. Niggas got jewelry on like it's the 80s again, dog. The big ass Cubans. You know what I'm saying? Shit that niggas in that shit back then when gold wasn't worth a goddamn. Niggas got in this era.
Yeah, well, at least they invested in that because that holds its value pretty well. But
a lot of
it just it does hold its value, but it's to me it's just I wouldn't think back in the days when I was seeing those stuff like niggas would be dumb to walk around jewelry that big nowadays. And that's exactly what they're doing. Niggas is wearing Cubans that are worth $60,000 or change worth $40,000. Like, how is this? And then when someone gets killed for it, I don't even see how y'all not gonna say this don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's a given. I'm saying
it holds its value well, and it's a good investment.
Yeah,
but the people buying
they didn't get it for that.
They're not. They're getting overcharged for it. One, and when they have to sell it, they're not getting the value of it.
Oh, yep.
So
that shit went up crazy. The Rolex watches sold like crazy as well. That one went up as well too because people were buying it for 10. By the time they were returning when they're doing bad, they're selling it for 15. That's a fucking investment. I got the stun in this bitch, and I get to walk away with money. So some shit did shoot up. That's what I'm saying. So during that time.
If they didn't bust it down, you know, niggas like
Yeah, if they bust it down,
down.
they fucked it up. But I'm talking about the plain Janes, the regular what's name. If you bought it for 10, you get it for 15 during the time you buy it. So some niggas is definitely eating.
What else we got in pop culture? Someone sent this in. My dog Randy wanted us to discuss this about the trans inmate that impregnates 2 inmates.
We was expecting to see Randy at the thing as well. He didn't make it.
On what?
The baby shower.
Oh. You know, invitations.
He was invited. See, that's what I'm telling you. See, some people don't make it.
See?
Just like you don't feel.
So
like
how can you
way.
blame me?
I don't blame you. That's what I'm telling you. I don't blame you. Some of y'all just as busy.
Invitations were limited. But yeah, he sent in that it was supposed to drop a voicemail. He didn't drop the voicemail.
Yeah.
But I guess they're allowing trans.
No, they allowed it.
They allowed a man that is transitioning into being a woman or identifies as a woman to be incarcerated with female inmates and a female and next thing you know, 2 bitches end up pregnant.
Shit, niggas are gonna commit crime just to go to the. Just to go to.
Bro, you know how sweet that deal is?
It is a sweet deal.
That's a sweet deal, bro. They can't go nowhere.
Exactly.
Nigga
And they need some dick and I have one.
Nigga going to
So that is wild. Like, what do you guys think
I'm
of
loving
this whole
man.
allowing a trans person that still has their genitals, still
this
functional genitals? It's not just they
Functional genitals.
still have genitals.
They got
Like, I
functional
understand, like, if you say you're transitioning into a woman,
You done did the chop
and
off.
you done got what's the word? Castrated? That's what
Yeah.
it's called? Castrated or
Castrated,
something like that. They take your testicles. You ain't got no testicles, but nigga, you got a whole dick and balls. And they let you in this prison. And they wonder why she just got here 2 months ago. How she run the whole damn prison?
They were, she put that toxic masculinity on them hoes. For the I seen the fucking photo. The
Should have whole porn in there.
yeah. I seen the photo. Motherfucker look just like Kevin Gates. I'm like, y'all really fall for this? You know how Kevin Gates puts it in a ponytail?
Yeah.
All he did is shave and put his shit in a ponytail. Like, bruh, y'all really fell for this? This motherfucker came out there, knocked up 2 people. And, this shit writes itself, dog.
Just 2.
So what
Raw
happens?
dogging in that bitch.
So what does he get? Does he, whatever they call the motherfucker, does she gets? What do they do with that?
I don't know.
Do they say you're no longer allowed to be in this what's name if you? Because you can't stop people in jail from having sex. Apparently,
Well, it's a crime if you find them. They get put in lockdown. This, that, and the third. So I don't know what happens when the women get pregnant. Do they get put in lockdown as well?
Well, they gotta have to.
It is wild.
They have to give birth. I mean, they have to.
Well, yeah, they give birth, but they can go back to jail. What's gonna happen if y'all want to stop prison births? Is the baby has to do the time as well?
let's raise the baby in jail.
Baby really grew up in the system. Y'all see if these moms will tighten up. Yeah, so these mothers will tighten up. If she got a 20-piece and she got pregnant that bitch, and she found out her kid got to do this 20 with it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all really started up. Y'all cut it down then. That shit was wild. So yeah,
Where is this at anyway?
I think it was in New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, in New Jersey.
But it's probably not that state because prisons already do that. If you've did transition and you did a crime, you can go into the other side. But then, like if you're gay and you're transitioning and you're taking your pills, they do allow you to switch over to a women's side, which is fucking crazy. And what happens is, I think if you've been on your pills for a long time, they can't just keep taking it off and cutting it on and cutting it off, something like that.
Pills. So what that pill supposed to do?
I think it's like I know in like the
So what is the pill supposed to do?
NAACP, the NCAA. It's like if you've been on it for 12 months or something like
Yeah.
that, then you're allowed to compete as a woman.
What happened is, well, if you're a guy, it's going to stop your testosterone. Whatever pills you're getting, hormone blockers or hormone givers. So if you're a guy, it's going to stop your testosterone. If you're a woman, they'll give you testosterone to grow your beard and what's the name. It'd be crazy. The women, bro, you go back a couple fucking years later, motherfuckers look just like dudes, bro. Full beards. Shit's wild.
Yeah, but it don't stop that. It don't stop that semen from working. So
yeah, it's
Looks like you from getting hard.
How
and
many?
busting
So okay,
motherfuckers down.
he was new to it.
here's a
These are 2
question:
months.
How many people you think he bust down in that jail?
At least a good 10, 20.
Yeah, man, motherfuckers out here living his best life.
I'll get that nigga 25%.
He's out here living like Dayton. No, Gayton. That was the guy's name, Gayton. Putting up the numbers.
Yeah.
Imagine that, bruh.
Motherfuckers gonna love that.
Imagine
Yeah.
being the only guy with
Yeah.
a functional penis
Chill.
in jail with nothing but women, bro. You know, nigga,
Bro,
that is
you gotta
that is
think
not
like-
prison,
Not
bro.
in prison for you, right?
It's not.
That's what them niggas jump on the plane and crash the plane for to get those 40 virgins.
Yeah, that's it.
Bruh, that's what them niggas screaming Allah for.
With
But
the
you know,
Allah.
since like with this woman being locked up, like they want that shit.
Of course, bro. Like it's the only dick you can get, and it's here, bruh.
Yeah, that's true. So, you know, there goes one motherfuckers, you know, these trans
Oh
people
yeah, I
trying to
said
get
10, 20. Oh yeah, he'll have a good like.
Bro, I'm saying he bust down at least 100.
Yeah,
What about
he
numbers?
a quarter of them.
Depending on how long, we don't know how long he
At
was
least
there.
maybe half, a quarter to half. Yeah,
I'll say if he's been there for at least a year, he's knocking
a quarter
down
to
at
half.
least
What?
365.
knocking anything down.
Yeah, a quarter to half of them. Yeah.
So
Um,
I wouldn't mind doing no jail time
under the circumstances.
Hey.
under those circumstances.
What else y'all got? Y'all want to head over to sports? We'll do hip hop last, I guess.
Hold on, we ain't done with pop culture yet.
What else we got?
Still got Shaq. Take responsibility for divorce.
Oh, it's because we're not going in order.
What was that? That was you.
Yeah. Shaq was on the, what is it? I Am Athlete podcast. What is that podcast? Because they broke up, right? Whatever it is.
Which one was it? Was it Pivot? I think they. I know some of them went to a podcast. They started a podcast called Pivot, I believe. Was it the one with Chad, or was it the other one?
The other one.
I think it's called Pivot now. I think.
Okay, so he went on there, and the guy was kind of telling him how, you know, there's some stuff like a divorce in your life you can't control. And Shaq was like, no, I take that one was I could have controlled that. And he was like, no, because it took two people. He said, no, not in my situation. Like, it was all me. You know, he didn't do what he was supposed to be doing. He didn't protect his vows. He wasn't protecting her. And I'm like, you know, he said it's all him. Who am I to argue?
Nigga, she was fucking the personal trainer.
That is true, but after X amount of years, niggas, like you
can't
said, he
be
was protecting
all
his
on
vows.
him.
It could be all on him. Who am I to say it can't be all on
when
him?
somebody else make a decision. Like, no, that's another person's decision. That's their will.
Yeah,
you
but
can't stop that.
She also had vows though.
That's what I'm saying. If he's been
That's what
breaking,
they need to
if he's
understand.
been
Like,
breaking
you
the
can't control,
vows forever,
somebody's free will to do something else.
That's what I'm saying.
You have no control over that.
what I'm saying, if he's been breaking the vows forever, he's
That's
ultimately
still
made
a choice.
Yeah, I'm saying he ultimately made the decision that he wanted to opt out the marriage, and so she's acting accordingly. So he's just like, you know, based on
It doesn't
his-
matter. She can act accordingly no matter what, whether he was doing the right thing or
Yeah,
not.
but
doing
that's
the
what I'm
right
saying. But
thing.
he's like saying because he
so
was
he
doing-
has no control over that.
That's what he's saying. But he's saying because he was doing in his circumstance, because he was acting fucked up, that's the reason his situation fucked up. Because
I guess I could
nope.
see it. It's a chain effect.
it's a chain effect.
Nah.
Yeah, he's taking responsibility.
It's a
If that-
decision.
If that nigga says his decision,
Yeah, who am I to
It's
say?
her decision. Her decision.
If he agreed that he ruined this marriage and she also agreed to it, I'm gonna have to agree with it. Both parties of the thing are assigning blame to one man, and it
Case solved, great.
Case solved.
It's her decision.
So that's the only thing. If the criminal's taking
If the
blame,
nigga say he guilty,
yeah, if
guilty,
he say
bro.
he's guilty,
What you want me to
and I was
tell
like,
you?
he go to jail. Like, it's the easiest case ever. So he's saying it to him. I'm gonna have to give it to him. So it is refreshing to see motherfucker take responsibility. We don't get that enough. Don't let that slide. When do you ever get a motherfucker saying, "Yeah, it's my fault"?
Like who?
We don't get that from nobody, so
Who,
it
she
is
took
refreshing.
responsibility?
No, he took responsibility.
Men always take responsibility. What are you talking about? Like,
Not for saying it's only me. That's some rare shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers say it was both of us. I've heard that plenty of times.
Yeah.
But for a nigga say it's only me, I like it's
Yeah, you
refreshing.
don't hear that often.
It's refreshing. Yeah, so I give Shaq his props for saying it was only him, and you know he
he
said
was
she.
already getting blamed. I mean, he was already.
But, he was like, because no one ever asked him that. He said, no one ever asked
nobody
him.
blaming her.
What he was saying is no one ever asked him about it. And he was like, yeah, it was all him. She did what she was supposed to do. She gave them beautiful. He said she sat there. She gave them beautiful kids, handled home business, handled corporate business. And I was just out here living wild. Hey. And that's what he's saying. Niggas out here living like a free agent, knocking out broads. You know what I'm saying? He had hoops at one point.
Shaq ain't.
That was afterwards.
Shaq has a good.
Shaq
lives in a good life.
Oh, Shaq living a fucking great life. On his way to being a billionaire. He don't mind. He don't have no reason to say
hoops anymore, right?
No. This man's almost a billionaire bachelor. He don't got no reason to say it. Ain't like he wanted the whole thing back. He just let him know. Nah, at that time, she did what she was supposed to do. So maybe they're in good terms right now. They were going to a bad breakup at one point. So it looked out, man. So. It was good, because at one time, motherfucker, Shani did become the bad guy. People were like, look at that. Shani ain't doing shit, but causing destruction in the world with her fucking NBA. She's responsible for the Basketball Wives franchise. Yeah, she's the executive of that. So all that craziness we used to see on TV, Shani's one of the reasons. Shani is just as bad as people were treating three people bad. Q from World Star.
Mona Scott,
and Shani. They're saying they're the ones perpetuating the worst black people on television. You know what I'm saying? What's worse is Shani didn't act ratchet in the show. She was one of the most sophisticated. She can't get down in the weeds and mucky like y'all was saying. She was acting like a boss every episode. Everyone else around her was doing her shit. Shit's fucking wild. And I'm like, y'all don't see what's going on here, bro? She got y'all acting a fucking donkey on this bitch.
Making a killing
off y'all. And y'all it's crazy. What's name ended up becoming popular, becoming her own thing from that show.
Oh.
Known as the Bonnet Chronicles.
I have no idea who does that and what that is.
She used to hang with there's the Spanish girl that used to be very popular. I used to date Chad Ochocinco.
Evelyn.
She was huge. Fine ass Evelyn for a long time.
Her sisters.
And then
sisters that used to date Matt Barnes and
the two sisters, another fine one. So
Evelyn's a nigga named Matt Barnes tried to smack up. Derek Fisher.
Evelyn's best friend is the girl I'm talking about. That used to be Evelyn's best friend. And Evelyn told her she slept with her.
Okay.
So a couple of them, they got super popping on that one.
All right, we might as well jump into hip hop. Look like we don't have politics this week. Politics is on downslide.
But it ain't got shit popping out here.
Let's see. Trick Daddy and Whack 100 went at it at the club.
Clubhouse.
Yeah, what was it? What was that over?
Yeah, it was what was it?
I know Wack probably said some wild shit.
During Clubhouse, was like this lady said she was telling Trick that this dude Wack don't like him. She was already saying something about his family. And Trick responded back, saying that he never said anything about him or his family, but they got a recording of Trick saying that he would get him trolling and stuff would get his families hurt.
Yeah.
And shit. Because it's a lot of niggas who would defend him.
Mm-hmm.
So they got on the call, him and Trick going at it. It was a whole lot of cursing.
Well, that's the thing with Wack 100. Like I don't know what he think he is.
I love it though. I love it
but
because I love it because you be like, this nigga be sizing niggas like he the only one that's doing it. But I respect it that he is the only one that's doing it because
it's like
Trick call him a troll. That's why he makes his money by trolling. Yeah.
Whatever he's doing is effective because hip hop for the longest supposed to be the most gangster shit around. But here comes this guy willing to try anyone and everyone wherever he goes. And I'm
just like 6ix9ine.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. The difference is him. I be waiting for a motherfucker to prove this guy wrong, and it's just not yet to happen. Remember, he got on the same way. Remember, the nigga used to Stitch was over here bugging, the game the whole time. Mm-hmm. Not that even the game needs protection because this motherfucker is like 6'3".
Never heard about this anymore. That Stitch.
Yeah, because Wack knocked his ass out. Wack knocked his ass out.
Just knocked him out of life.
And then Wack started managing him. This motherfucker is actually, I'm saying, he gets busy. He's a street dude that comes from the street. And I don't know, man. It's refreshing to see because every now and then these street niggas get in the industry and you can still strong arm your way in this shit. When Mano got into the game, this motherfucker was slapping up DJs.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think
niggas up.
It's just like that the hip hop culture is so
rooted in street. Yeah, it's so fake.
It's so fake.
Sometimes a real nigga can get in there and can muscle his way around.
Dominate this shit.
And dominate.
It's
and
like the Suge Knight.
Exactly. And that's where he's from. You know, he's from Suge Knight Street.
Yeah.
So he watched, when Suge Knight used to have real gangsters giving protection back in the days, that's where he's from. He's from that lineage. And now he done seen Suge went to jail. And you probably, man, that shit used to be kick. I used to be right there with Suge. When I get out, I'm going to walk all through this shit. He started managing the game. And LA does have all the check-in, check-out bullshit for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you got to understand, Florida's a whole different beast.
Okay, we feel like Florida is a different beast.
Niggas in Florida ain't got no damn sense.
Listen, here's what I realized. The streets do, in a sense, have rules. If you don't have to abide by them, but if you want to be able to move wherever you want, you can abide by them. If I'm going to Miami, I find the hood nigga out there, I break bread with him, this, that, and the third, I fly him, or whatever it is. People act like it's not a passage, it might be an extortion. You don't have to do it, but if you want, we have that. If you want to have that, the killest nigga in the city rock around when you're around, you ain't got to worry about checking in, or there's some shit that happen because there's some niggas that are like, man, that nigga ever come down here, I'm robbing this nigga, straight like that. But on the strength of you, he's real cool with, nah, man, he could chill on that shit, man, he good with me. Like, he didn't break him off, but off your politics, someone you get protection. Anytime someone died from LA, sometimes you'd have whack on and say, yeah, these niggas be coming in, don't be checking in. You gotta let us know this, that, and third. Because I might tell you, hey, whoop-de-wop, look out on this thing. These niggas been looking out for you. This shit is all fucked up, so it does work. I don't know how it would work in Miami. But
I don't know, niggas is,
On the east side, I don't know.
niggas ain't got no sense down here, bro.
listen, that's how there definitely there's no sense down there, but there's still very much politics. Because look at when the fucking rappers come down here in Miami, be it Cash Money or Tory Lanez, them niggas click up with Zopound. You can't really make no moves. Why would you do all that checking? Why you got to check on all these Haitian niggas and shit like that? If they really don't want to have to be prey and they just want to ball out here, you always know it's Haitian niggas and promoters on team, inner sync and like that. You breaking bread. That's the thing. So if he checks in, he's not coming to Florida moving any kind of way. This is the same thing. He's probably paid his dues. Like, you can't get me touched down there. I'm cool with the same people you cool with. I was seeing a story not too long ago hearing about broke my damn heart too, man. Your boy, Haitian rapper from Florida, fuck man, he was signed to Po Boy. Billy Blue. Talking about how he had to fucking put hands and feet on Juvenile, You know, Juvenile's one of my favorites,
Was it a true story?
Yeah, why Billy Blue got a life for? We never hear of it because politics, motherfucking shit never come out. He said they came to the club down here and he's trying to give Juvenile a shout out. He's like, what up, man? Give that. And I guess some people say that they kind of sound alike or they have the same ad libs.
Uh-huh.
But he's just paying homage to and they're like, man, you don't get up on my face. Juvenile hit him with his wife. You're like, what? And you're like, nah, man, big homie, it's not like that. And Juvenile trying to curve them 2 times, and he's just kind of like little boy and put his hand on his hand. He's like, man, he had to hit nigga Juve with a big quick 2-piece on his hand. You know what I'm saying? And he said Red Eye was in that bitch. I'm like, nah, that is the big homie. Because Juvenile's connect with Miami is Red Eye.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But what can Juvenile do? You checking the Red Eye, but you have the other dude. You know what I'm saying? It cancels each other out. Right. So we don't hear about it. But these niggas do have to check in. They can feel they can move anywhere once the right people are there.
They can put the pause on old
Juve.
Juve.
Put it on Juve. I'm like, God damn, Juve.
Not
There's
Juve.
Not
Juve.
That's all like, not Juve. But we hear stories like this. I've heard stories of fucking Trick Daddy getting his ass beat in a Miami strip club down there.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, these rappers, certain niggas can touch people down there. You know what I'm saying? Because these niggas, the artists usually aren't the gangsters.
No.
The gangster niggas like, bro, who the fuck you talking to, bro? You ain't doing no money. You already know Miami. You don't know. The money's almost limitless out there. Ain't no telling who got money. You know what I'm saying? Who got the most money. And you talk to the wrong nigga, he could say, yeah, so that's how it is. So.
Damn, not Juve.
That's what I said, dog. Broke my heart. Like, I ain't gonna sign that. Well, that happens, dog. There's so much street shit. So that's the thing with Wack. We be thinking Wack wildin', but I think he knows to play the game. And he knows especially who to play with. He probably, Trick ain't like connected like that anymore, nigga. These streets is fucking with Ross and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They fucking with Kodak and shit like that.
Yeah.
He already knows there's politics, there's favoritism in it. You know what I'm saying? Do you really got the juice like that? You know who the niggas you could try, know who you can't.
Yeah, you definitely do.
It's one of those things. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy to me, though. I was like, damn. Yeah, Wack would go on that bitch and start. It'd be crazy because you be thinking two guys on the damn phone on the thing. We could get to the bottom of it. Them motherfuckers go to 100 every goddamn time. They start yelling, cursing at each other. Oh, they come see me. Where they be Wack with Meek, Wack with Winston. It's always fucking so like every week he's on there. I think he finally got they either booted him or paused him on there after him and Benzino went on that gay rant when they went against the thing. So he lost his TikTok.
So what? He was on Benzino's side.
Yeah. Because the guy was trying to.
It didn't go too well.
This was before, the Benzino thing didn't play out pretty bad for Benzino.
Play it too out for that boy.
Well, come to find out, Benzino said those things we're hearing of the audio was him just speaking to the lady actor. That lady wasn't saying that she had a relationship with him. I don't know what these things are going on.
You can how you want, but
he explaining things like that. The shit don't look.
We heard what we heard, nigga.
I don't know why. Even if he is right, why was she recording it? Why do we have the audio of her recording it now? And then he was like, this is what I get for being a good guy trying to get me speaking about me. Like, yeah, that's what you got. What can we tell you? Because this shit ain't working. Whatever you're doing, it's not working.
Yeah, stay in your lane, playboy.
Yeah, he dropped the diss song this week, or kind of speaking on his daughter, Corey Laurel, and on her.
Who, Benzino?
Yeah, I guess her first week sales were pretty bad after kind of throwing her daughter under the bus and dissing 50 Cent. Because,
She dissed 50?
No, he dissed 50 because after 50 aired him out last time. He says when 50 had got stabbed by Ja Rule years back, it was at his studio, and he was like, "I'm the one that fucking got you into the cab, got you to the airport and shit." You know what I'm saying? And look what happens. No good. I'm like, hey, no good deed goes unpunished. You see?
Yeah, I did hear some shit about him talking about 50 Cent's the only snitch in hip hop, something like that. He got paperwork, and I was like,
yeah. So it's one of those things.
But this week, hip hop loses a legend, K. Slay. K. Slay passes away from months of complications with COVID. I didn't even know COVID was still out here running rampant on niggas, bro.
Yeah, 50, what was he, 51, 52 years old? I was pretty young. COVID caught him a couple months back. But, if anyone's going to be having pre-existing conditions out of shape, you already know it's...
it's 55, yeah.
You already know it's rappers, so motherfuckers live a crazy life for almost 20, 30 years of partying, hard liquor, drugs. I'm saying very little to no exercise or workout. It catches up to you, dog. You had plenty. I'm sure you got plenty of pre-existing conditions. And that COVID catch you lacking on a bad day, you might be out of here.
Yeah, shit almost took you out, my boy.
I'm more resilient than that, but on one days did have me scared. Like, God, this could be it, guys. So sorry to hear. We off hip hop legend DJ K. Slade, the drama king.
Nigga is responsible for a lot of good shit in hip hop. So.
Yep. He was one of the street niggas too that kind of got his way in this game. I think he used to slap DJs and shit. Niggas that's talking crazy. This past week we had the baby. Last week he shot another guy. Someone jumped the fence to his neighborhood.
To his house or to his neighborhood? Not just
his house.
To his house.
Yeah.
To his estate.
Yeah, jumped into his estate and, he had to hit him with that blicky blam.
So was he the shooter or was like...
The baby was the shooter, of fucking course. He ain't gonna give his crew the chance to pull off. You know what I mean?
The niggas know,
he's gonna come first. So he shot, and then he shot the guy, and you hear the audio. You hear the guy moaning like, you shot me. Like, I shot this guy. What he said, he's been neutralized. Can I come pick him up?
as a fucking law-abiding citizen should do.
As he said,
nigga jump your shit, try to break into your shit. You let one off, and you call the police, and you be like, hey, he's down. I just need somebody to come pick him up. Get him off my property.
Come take the trash out.
Listen, and what most people would do who just shot somebody would do is go online and say, we're going through it and we'd like to say no further discussions. But given a guy that already got at least one body on him, another couple shootings, you know what I'm saying, being a seasoned vet, he went online, posted a video of the Cameron paid in full clip. And that says, the one that says, niggas get shot every day, B. You'll be all right. You tough. And he told the guy, he put on his quote, he put a statement talking about he spared a man's life today, let him go long. He said, niggas get shot every day, B. Just freeze up and go about your life. You know what I'm saying? Better luck next time. Because I guess that's what you do when you're not at fault.
Yeah, there's no reason for you to have remorse for when someone tries to violate you, and you
shot him.
You did what you had to do. There's no reason
you're choosing your life over there.
But that was crazy. This person I think was like a fan, like a fanatic, but he's the guy who was calling his name out. But
no,
I ain't got time. I ain't got time to sort shit out on this side.
I ain't got time to figure that shit out. It's too dangerous for me.
Come on, come on, man.
So this baby's like third shooting that we know of. This guy's fucking wild. They're like, damn, y'all niggas fucking right. I guess that's what's good when you're a law-abiding citizen. Yeah, he's allowed to carry, nigga. He's like, this shit's going off every time.
Yeah. Shout out to the baby for protecting his
living
household.
his life. Yeah. What do we have? Mac Miller's drug dealer got sentenced to 11 years in prison.
So what's like? You think that's justified?
No, it's not justified.
Yeah, I don't think so because
it's not justified.
Well, he was selling fentanyl, which is illegal.
All drugs are illegal. You know what I'm saying? That's what's the bullshit. It's now that this drugs happen to kill all the white people, they're making it
cocaine
worse.
is legal.
Well, I mean,
fentanyl you're selling.
That's what makes drugs unfair.
What consider drugs? I mean, Advil's a drug, you know.
No, okay,
but there's illicit drugs and there's
cocaine and crack.
Some of them are worse than
there's cocaine and crack
drugs. You know,
it's just their only things they're all based on race. There's cocaine and crack. Crack is worse because black people was the one using it. You get it? Mm-hmm. So they made crack seem worse, even though crack is a byproduct of cocaine,
and it's less cocaine than what
so they
motherfuckers are snorting.
Yeah, so they made crack mixing it worse. But now that fentanyl is killing all these white folks, killing almost everyone, but the fact that it's killing so much white folks, now if you have anything with fentanyl in it, it's almost enhanced. Now they want to find out who's the drug, who sold you the drug. If you just happen to take a drug and you passed out from or you overdosed from coke or crack, that's one thing. But letting them find fentanyl in it, they gotta find you. They charge you a premeditated murder or manslaughter. That to me is the dumbest shit in the world, bro. I thought that they made it seem like these drug lords are out here spiking their drugs with fentanyl.
Like forcing people to take this shit. Like motherfuckers is asking for it.
That's what they want. They want that fent right now. Listen to 42 Doug rapping about fentanyl all the time. The streets, this is what they sell. They sell fentanyl on the streets. The media, on the other hand, makes it seem like there's a fentanyl endemic going on. These dealers are irresponsible. This is the product the consumers want. They're not irresponsible. This is what they want. These niggas want that fent.
Demand and supply and demand.
I've been trying to give them the regular shit. They don't want this shit. They say you don't got that fent. That's what they want. And then some people are dying. I'm like, this is just the drug that isn't stopped.
It's in court, man.
I don't even know if they don't want to plead it in court. They're giving so much crazy time for it. We're seeing history in our eyes right now, bro. These motherfuckers ain't coming out till we're about 60 years old. And then we're going to hear how the justice system did them dirty. But this is how it goes now. No one feels sorry for you. Like, bro, y'all niggas is killing people, so it's kind of justifiable. Back then, they're like, y'all are really toppling neighborhoods, so it is kind of justifiable to give these niggas 40 years. In hindsight, 20, 30 years from now, we're going to say this shit is crazy. These guys didn't deserve all that damn time.
But was Mac Miller asking for fentanyl? Is that was the drug of choice?
No, but that's why I believe it's a lie. Though I believe there's a lie. They try to make it seem like the people did not know there's fentanyl. And it's like that is a lie, bro.
It is.
These drugs, motherfuckers don't spike drugs for no reason.
Right.
I'm saying if you're selling dummies is one thing, but the fentanyl, why would it be so high in demand and I pour it in everything? You know what I'm saying? People ain't trying to get you the hook to come back. The drug sells itself.
Right. Drug dealers ain't trying to kill people.
Yeah, they're not in the killing people business.
It makes no sense for them to lace it with something that's gonna kill you, intentionally kill you.
Look how the media makes it seem. They make it seem like the dealers they're all saying that they'll say the person was a drug dealer, but this one was spiked. They did not know. Even the people that do the interviews, he didn't know it was spiked. Give me a fucking break, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know he didn't know it was spiked.
Yeah, that's the shit that's in right now. If you see motherfuckers dying from weed, then you be like, nah, that shit was spiked. But certain drugs, they're spiking. If it's high hitting drugs, they want a fentanyl lace right now. That's the highest hit. That's the highest high right now. Some people can't hit that target, or maybe they hit it plenty of times. They keep going. But the shit is wild though. But it's crazy. This dude get 11 years.
Yeah, I think that's a little.
But he might have got off light, nigga. But I know a homie back home that got like a good 30 years. He was a young dude too. He was the first case when they went after the drug dealer. for the his shit was fentanyl too, but that's when it was real early. But that was one of those things when they said back then.
Know.
Yep. Yeah, black kids, they'll make an example out of them. What else do we have? Oh, all the talks this week. Your boy DJ Envy. Yeah. DJ Envy and his wife Gia. They out here. They're in the process of selling the book. They're doing the interview, and there's a short clip in the interview where Envy said he was going back and forth with his wife. They're arguing, and she was like, "Well, that's why I never come over. I never have an orgasm when I have sex." And you're like, "Oh, how about last time?" And she basically told him I was faking or something like that.
Jeez.
Which is one thing I understand.
That is a revenge.
But to me, I was like, this to me is, I don't even know what to call it. It's irresponsible. I'm not even blaming Envy for that. I'm calling bullshit on the play. Ain't no y'all been together. They've been together since high school.
Definitely got to blame Envy. Yeah.
I can't blame Envy. Because if it is true, how you stay 20 years with no complaint, you stay quiet. How am I supposed to improve?
He has no control of his household.
You know what I'm saying? Well, he got caught cheating. This is the record.
Yeah, but through an argument for somebody to throw that in your face, like, come on.
Well, I mean, you gotta, hurt people. Hurt people.
That's the thing. Good. Like,
hey, what's next?
A female's orgasm does nothing for society.
That's a lie. You go in. We can do with without it.
We go without it. It doesn't really do anything for society.
Yeah.
I'm just giving Envy the reasonable doubt. I'm like, they're lying. Ain't no way we've been middle school. And you never had an orgasm all the time. Come on, even a bad guy gonna catch. So, I'm saying every now and then gonna get an ace in the hole. It don't make no damn sense. Give me a break. Maybe you should say maybe not all the time.
Even when if you try to describe it, you could tell like, yeah, this dude.
I think they're just faking it, man. This is to sell the books. These motherfuckers got like 6 kids. You know what I'm saying? What's her benefit of having sex? She just have these kids going through the torture. Come on.
That's the thing. Like I don't know what it is. I guess with society now, this social media era.
It's trying to keep it real to get book sales. It's the Cardi B era.
What's the purpose of everyone knowing this?
Because now you get the one to keep it real, and you try to say you came back from. Who knows, man? I think they're in
orgasms.
I think they're in a. Remember, Envy got caught years ago when he ended up going on air and crying when he got caught cheating on his wife with
Erica.
Yeah, Erica Mena and shit like that. And Hot 97 tried to air him out, and he was about to lose half of everything because, of course, he ain't got no prenup, so he had to go on air, kind of pleading for his wife, and he's been kind of, being tamed ever since.
He's been a feminist ever since.
Yeah, they've been holding that nigga's nuts to the flame ever since, and and that's just how it goes. It's cheaper to keep her. Type of thing, but to me, I didn't see the benefits of this, and maybe he don't mind. It's clear Envy don't mind being the butt of the joke, like them pretending the emphasis of him gay on the Breakfast Club or light skinned this that, so he don't mind. So this was probably one of them. Hey, well, hold on, if we say you never orgasmed for 20 years, hell yeah, let's get us talking. Let's do it. That's all I'm chalking this up to. Ain't no fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Gia don't mind. She's like, hey, I get more promotion. I've had it all day.
Yeah, because now she's being interviewed on the Breakfast Club and shit. Like
exactly.
Breakfast Club's been out for 10 years?
Yeah, we ain't never seen Gil. Yeah, so
never heard of it. Yeah.
Listen,
I guess it's to push her into the celebrity life.
Bro, if you go on celebrities' pages, right, and you see how they live, you know how these motherfuckers. Listen, 90% of them don't live as good as Gil do.
Of course not.
Go on her fucking page. I'm talking about stunting.
That nigga DJ Envy is the ultimate hustler.
His wife. I'm talking about stunting. Her page look like she's balling 7 days a week, bro. Every fucking day, bags and lace and what's it. It was like Envy.
I mean, Envy's not new. We know about Envy.
Yeah, but his wife living like you think Envy's a fucking executive, bro. The way his wife
that
lives.
Nigga's getting to the
He's
bag.
getting to the bag. Yeah. He got 100 hustles, and it all she wears everywhere. But just now she's wanting to get the. She's been trying to get the celebrity. She's been wanting the celebrity to go with it because she got all the look. She got the bags down packed. Always looking good. This whole family draped up. These motherfuckers look like money 7 days a week. But they've been constantly trying to do this.
You get money like that, you don't need an orgasm.
You don't need it, right? You're like, nigga, they have the money. Yeah, the money does it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Can't have everything, man.
You can't. Gia Casey, though. Go on her page, though. See how Gia living. See how this life they're living, though. This couple cracked me up, though. But yeah, I figure this is just a book push. You know, your boy don't mind looking crazy. Are they dropping bins and all this other shit? Dropping their thing. So, of course, some people online didn't mind, because on Twitter they're never gonna let you forget. They're like, well, Envy supports stopping first, so I ain't surprised that he's doing that. They clowns anyways. Like, they always make each other look bad on things. So what's new? How Twitter have it. Oh yeah, there's guys I hit on like, give me a fucking break, okay? Ain't no fucking way. 20 years? Come on.
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
But for them to be 20 years, talking about she never had an orgasm until they had to talk and speak. Like 20 years in, and then now y'all had to talk about, like, come on, bro. This is irresponsible on your part if you even went that far along.
I think it was like the first 10 years or something like that. She said she never had an orgasm.
That's still steep. But I'll give it to you the first 10 years. But even then, that's still steep.
Hold on. But there's orgasm and then there's like nut. Like, so she said she never nut or.
That's all in one. That's orgasm. All.
No. Orgasm mean like the whole splash and.
Nah, it's all just different spectrums of orgasm.
About squirting.
Yeah.
That don't mean orgasm. You don't have to squirt to have an orgasm.
Just nothing. She never came, just in general. That's what she's saying. For 10 years. That's why I'm like, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no
way. Yeah. So that means he should never been wet. Like he was just drawing.
He's wet, but she never went to completion, dog. I'm like, was this my dog not eating the box? What's going on? Like, I don't know what's going on over that house. I'm not going for it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things, like, I'm not going to allow you to put that on Envy, all right? Something's going on there, but I'm not going to allow you for the 20 years. I understand. I would rather you say, oh, it's been the last 5 years I had to fake it. I can't stand them. It's one thing. But for you to tell me 20-some years or, yeah, it's making like...
She's talking about this, the reward that she could give him, like, just faking it. Yeah. For putting in all that work.
I guess what the opposite of reward is that let me crush him on public television right now. Let me take back all those rewards by crushing him right here and now. Oh, people say,
they got 6 kids, so obviously her orgasm doesn't do nothing for the relationship.
Right?
It wasn't needed,
it wasn't needed.
That's the meaning. It didn't produce nothing.
Maybe you're out of it. I mean, 6 kids. I mean, shoot.
I don't know. That shit was just wild.
You out of orgasm.
What else do we have on hip hop? Y'all got here. ASAP Rocky got detained.
Yeah, coming back to the state from a from a shooting.
Oh, detained from a LAX shooting in November 2021.
Yeah, ASAP Rocky's the one that's got Rihanna pregnant.
Yeah, that's what happens when you fly too close to the sun. Rocky been chilling, rocking, doing his little fashion shows, rapping half the time. Now you want to get the most popular R&B act in the world pregnant? Some niggas said, I got to file on this nigga right there.
I think probably because of the cheating allegations. I think that's why they arrested him.
I think they said that was, you think that was it? Like, that nigga cheating too?
It's probably
you should have Rihanna, nigga?
Yeah.
It's from being in the spotlight.
Being in the spotlight. Some niggas say, I could make a name off this nigga. I've been letting him rock for about a year anyways. Let's go ahead and get this indictment. Let's get this indictment going. Like you said, these DAs clout chase as well. So
yeah, they do. Especially that one cop down in Polk County. Yeah, he
right up the street from us.
Yeah, I
sent y'all something recently that just happened.
Yeah, I saw the shit you said.
What was it? Was it the one that the guy? That nigga's always on camera. This is the one.
Always,
when he got the nigga's jewelry on.
I don't know what is he trying to go for. Like
that nigga's a star.
Yeah, for real, what is he trying to go
that
for?
That nigga's like the. When it's time to retire, I think he's gonna be a star, bro.
Yeah,
he's like a local legend.
He gonna start appearing in rap videos.
That sheriff in Polk County. Remember when he got the Dope Boys Gold chain and he made the little rap song? Motherfucking that. He's going for something though. I was surprised he runs for Florida.
Drugs
I was surprised he runs for Florida mayor or something. He's out here trying to stop drill music, everything. I like this motherfucker don't stop. Yeah, I think this one was the one that was a murder in the Airbnb.
Yeah, I guess like the Airbnb host called and reported that this guy is a murderer or some shit like that.
Yeah, someone killed someone in their house.
Like a drug deal and they were carrying the body out.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all niggas is done. That shit was crispy clean on the video. Like, oh damn.
It's like, what did niggas not know that there was cameras? And
Here's the thing. What sucks though, because when there is cameras, right? When you get caught nowadays for a camera, there's nothing you can do. Can you go in the? I guess you could. Your thing would be to search the house and try to destroy it, but that shit's all in the cloud now. Once you're recorded, you might as well back. You done, bro.
We all saw that shit.
Book your plane ticket right now because that shit is in the air and it's just a matter of time.
We all saw that shit. Yeah, welcome to the future, bro.
I don't record inside my house. Some motherfuckers record inside their house, and I'm like, man, I don't record.
Did the host record inside the house?
No, we're watching the murder. I don't record it. That was where your boy Alex Hernandez went wrong. Like, nigga, you gonna have to work to catch me in my own shit.
Yeah, there's certain places like inside the house that you probably shouldn't.
You shouldn't
recording.
You do some wild shit. Whatever you're doing, you can't even use your own domain as your own alibi because they're gonna say, "Let me see the footage." They're like, "You ain't gonna use my own shit against me." So I record the premises, but what's up inside, whatever happened, happened. You know what I'm saying? If you inside this bitch, you. But, that shit is crazy. They got him. They locked up Buddy off the Airbnb.
Dang,
they already got them?
They already got like 2 of them. 1 or 2 of them already.
Oh, they already got
them
snitch,
niggas is done.
You can't be renting Airbnbs and killing niggas in the shit.
Yeah, bro. That's wild. It's a little much.
Disrespecting the host house. Do that shit at your house, B.
Niggas gonna be in jail. Yeah, the host snitched on me, bro. That nigga broke code.
Did y'all see the Monica and C murder photo shit?
Oh, fucking hilarious. I sent y'all that? That's fucking bitter Twitter. I love Twitter for some reason sometimes. They said, Monica, please.
Who was that said, please?
I was just a fan of mine. You can just kind of get the joke. They're like, Monica, come on, bro.
But who was that said, please?
That was just a random person on Twitter, and that shit got all the hits.
Celebrity. I thought it was
I was like, sis, he's not getting out, sis. Yeah, what you doing?
Monica, please. This nigga been jammed up for over 20-some years.
It looked like he had just got out. Like,
nah, that was just
it looked like an old picture of him.
That was a visitation pic.
Oh, visitation.
Here's what's spicy. Recently, I seen last week, motherfuckers talking about, they tried to Me Too C Murder. Uh-huh. They're like, they were dating since Monica was 16 and C Murder was 26, because I think he's 10 years older than her.
Oh, damn.
And I looked it up. I was like, nah, ain't no fucking way. And I did the math. And C Murder's like 51 or something like that. And she's like 41. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, shit.
So he might not want to get out right now. This ain't the era to get out because they're going to call this nigga a pedo and everything.
Yeah. Motherfuckers just looking for shit. Like,
yeah, they are. Monica's like, this is like she's 4 relationships removed from C Murder, bro.
It's not, nigga.
That's the shit I don't get. This whole fallback. She's pulling a real life, Jada. You know how Jada's over here talking about Tupac? You're like, bro, you done been like 6 different bodies to do that. People like, so this C Murder thing, as if she has been married 2 times after she's been with him. All her kids are not with him.
C Murder ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah, C Murder just rocking with it. That's why Master P be saying it's good that Monica's there now, but where they were at when I was doing that, I'm like, yeah, Monica's absolutely Master P's absolutely he's right. These people had moved on with their life. I understand it's trendy to rock with C Murder now, but these niggas was not here. And I done spent my money already. It's cool that y'all want to hop on the boat now, but I'm not spending that money again, bro. That's what they wanted to do. Hell, I spent that money by myself last time.
Where were y'all when the bill was up?
When the bill was up, I spent that. I'm not about to drop another meal or something just to say I did it. I was being real. Nah. I spent good money. That nigga did not come home. He called me out all kinds of names. I'm done with it. Yes, I don't know if C Murder coming home though, but Monica positioned herself. Remember that Monica ended up meeting with Kim Kardashian, trying to do all that. They're trying to get the boy out of there. You know what's his name got out, right? Mac
Shell Shock.
Yeah,
I know he got out.
Yeah, he's out. I was seeing like an interview
for a minute now.
Yeah, he had got which is crazy because it was after the No Limit documentary. He had got enough signatures and shit like that, and they gave them one day. Commuted his sentence. Yep.
But there was like no real evidence against
There wasn't.
him.
This motherfucker lost his
like
whole
murder. There's not real much evidence.
Listen, I'm all with there's no evidence on this case. But C Murder is already serving time for another shooting, which there's plenty of video evidence of. So that's the whole reason I'm like, I don't know, y'all really rocking for the free C Murder shit. he didn't kill this nigga, but y'all got on video shooting another nigga as well. So y'all ain't got the bad. This ain't the best of nigga that y'all want to be trying to get
the
out.
The other nigga died.
No, he didn't. But
if he didn't die, then hey, it's just a shooting.
Just a shooting. Niggas die. Niggas get shot every day.
Niggas get shot every day, B.
Listen, that's the part that's hard because I can't be advocating for this guy to get out of jail, but I could go on video online and see you shooting a nigga online because he's in there for he had a whole different shooting. I like, bro, see murder, you just caught bad luck, bro. You out here wilding and sometimes you get caught, you get squeezed between the sides, dog. That's the issue. Yeah, but Mac really got railroaded, dog. Nothing but lyrics prior to that. No what's name. Get this nigga like he's been in there over 20-some years. It's just wild.
Yeah, I don't know if C coming home, bro.
But Mac's home. Yeah, C might come home. I think that's it for hip hop. Y'all got anything else?
Did he get a natural life sentence or did he just get time?
Who?
C murder.
I think natural life. I don't know if he's getting out.
Yeah, that natural life is a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
That's wild. Our prison is not a place for humans, bro.
I don't even think he takes into account that this guy's that C murder is also a veteran. So all that shit. Sometimes they gotta make an example out of you because you're a celebrity. You had the opt outs. You're fucking rich. This, that, and third, and then we done got you on another shooting. Now we got you on this. You done for. Examples shall be made. This man was a millionaire.
Some niggas just not grateful for shit they get.
Some niggas is not grateful. Yeah, this man was already a millionaire. Did not want to get out the hood, and so someone
keeping it too real.
Keeping it too real. Examples had to be made. What else do we have? Y'all could switch to sports. That's our last section.
Do we have anything in sports? I didn't see nothing in sports, did we?
Y'all got Kevin Durant suspended from the playoffs for cyberbullying on Twitter. Is that true?
Nah, fake
I
shit.
think that's true. Yeah.
That's fake news, grade posting, bro. It's like the Will and Jada thing, fake news.
I seen the one where Kevin Durant was talking about, because he was saying how Boston was treating Kyrie.
Yeah.
And he was like basically just separation anxiety. They're mad that they
It
lost a key player.
it was a great answer for the question.
Yeah.
So
they kind of just mad they lost their key player during the lottery, this, that, and third. So they're just kind of mad. No Kyrie. Because Boston was, he did some shit where, when he knocked him out, that motherfucker rubbed his foot on the floor. Like when you
stomp on the
thing and act like you're putting your feet on the logo. There's a fucking city that you fucking did.
He only did like a year and some change there.
He did, but it ain't like he did bad. He balled when he was there though.
Of course, that nigga balls.
So for them to be ungrateful, he kind of his mind blown. But it's not a city you're gonna wipe your feet on.
Fuck them people in Boston, bro.
But they didn't do him like they did fucking like. That's the type of energy LeBron's supposed to have for Cleveland. When I come back to this, Boston ain't really do nothing for you. You had a couple boos. And then for you to do that, because usually only a real disrespectful motherfucker come and tarnish your logo. This is what T.O. used to do and shit like that. Go in the middle of your shit or wipe your feet. That's real disrespectful. For what I used to play here and for you to do that shit, I'm like, Kyrie kind of is overreacting.
Nah, the people, the fans are disrespectful.
They are, but ain't no, I'm wiping my feet with the logo.
It's not like the organization is going to tell the fans to chill.
So you gotta
fuck the whole organization. Fuck Boston. Fuck Harvard. Fuck everybody in that.
You see another nigga backstage trying to talk to him. You suck. He said, suck my dick. I'm like, it'd be crazy because those videos leak online and the NBA don't want those versions of the art. Yeah. But these fucking athletes don't be giving a fuck sometimes. They be talking any kind of way. No. If you go on Twitter, you get the real athletes. These motherfuckers
I seen like LeBron like them something like, yeah.
Oh yeah, they be checking these motherfuckers. Hey, get this motherfucker out of here. You don't ever hear it on the TV because they don't have it. I'd be fucking rolling like y'all niggas do be talking spicy like you'd run down on this fucking on this ball player. This motherfucker looks small on TV, but even he is 6'3".
And the nigga's a professional athlete, which lets you know the nigga's in peak condition.
Playing ball with no water on Ramadan, balling. This motherfucker beat the shit out of your ass. Exactly, chill, bro. All that lot of time, run down there if you want to see what happened to you. That shit cracked me up though when you get the real versions of them.
It's like a lot of them are not like. I mean, they'll still like beat like the regular fans' ass, but like there are some guys in there who actually
Yeah, there's a lot of there's some of them are most of them are professional enough that they won't whoop your ass, but they can very much whoop your ass. Oh, yeah. They've been used to this, but there's some niggas that are like, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I'll throw this all away.
Remember Malice in the Palace? Yeah, act crazy if you want, nigga. You catch that ass whooping.
Yeah, them players are fucking huge. And I guess the players know to do that way because they don't do that type. I guess they don't do that type of shit in football. Well, they're so much higher in the stands.
Yeah, they're so separated.
If they're fucking down,
and basketball,
football players, them fucking giants run through that bitch, so you be over with.
Basketball is a little more intimate.
You feel a little bit more safe talking shit.
You're right there, and hands reach. So,
yeah, football, you get fucked.
Yeah, man.
Pause.
What else do we have? I guess in sports, dude, we almost missed this one. The picture that came out this past week, your boy D Wade and his son got a picture. His son, or now his transition daughter, kissing transition now.
Oh shit!
They're now a hetero couple. Basically, she's a girl, and it's a boy that used to be a girl.
And she's a boy.
And she's a boy. And exactly. So. So basically, his son is kissing a girl. His son is kissing a girl, but who's really identifies as a boy, and his son. So his son still isn't gay just yet. He's been acting gay, but he can still come back from this. He can still come back. That's why. Once you get the actual picture of the two guys kissing, like you locked in, my boy. Black women ain't trying to hear it. You gay now. He's still ain't gay yet.
That's why Boosie was like, he don't know if what he's doing yet.
Don't put it out.
Don't cut his dick off.
Don't cut his dick off. Yes.
You don't know what he want yet.
Yeah, right now the son's dating a.
That'll be the interest because you're still growing. I mean,
but that's the thing, like
really fully
the
formed.
picture and all that shit. You don't see. Most celebrities don't have their 14-year-old kid posting pictures of them making out on.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
So the shit, whatever's going on in that household is fucking crazy.
He about to lose them kids. That's what's what happened.
DCS probably need to be involved.
But in Florida, DeSantis about to tighten this shit right up.
Yeah,
the shit is crazy.
That shit in Chicago.
Yeah, you got to do that shit in Chicago. Yeah, this is Florida. We won't do that around here. These your parts.
That shit back to Illinois.
Yeah, he's wild. Like the public shouldn't have seen that photo.
Yeah, there's no reason.
Like your kid grow. This could be a phase. So if your kid getting out of it, this out there, he might not be. But we don't need to see that. Let them go through it.
Even if it's a phase, like who has their 14-year-old kid making out online?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But it's worse if it is a phase. They won't ever be able to live it down. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all saw the video?
Yeah, it's a picture. It's a picture.
Okay, picture.
Yeah, it's just a picture. There's an actual video for it. These niggas are really sick, dog.
Now, do you think if he had a actual, like, what I say, cis daughter or cis what? How do you say this shit?
It would be strange if he had actual teenage boy and daughter kissing your boyfriend posting on. Why is this on your page?
Yeah,
your kids kissing. You can show them together. My son and his little girlfriend. Exactly. But ain't no intimate. Why we got this? These are kids. Why are you posting this online, bro? This shit's.
They don't flag that shit on social media.
Nah, of course not.
Shit is crazy.
Social media, you already know.
Social media is for that shit now.
Yeah, it depends what narrative you're on. Yeah, if society.
Yeah, Dwayne went out here. I don't know what's going on with the homeboy family, bro.
You already know.
He needs to take some type of control over his shit. It's like Gabrielle Union is, and you see her in the pictures all cheese. He don't look like he's having a good time.
I don't know. I mean, he loving it, man. She putting the thing on your boy. She already told you, my dog toss a salad and all. So
eating the booty.
Do it like niggas. You can't get this just anywhere, guys. There's a cost. There's a cost of greatness.
There's a cost of being a recipient of the booty.
Yeah.
What trick gang called?
Eat a booty gang.
Eat a booty gang.
Yeah, to be a recipient, you're like the top recipient. There's a cost of this guy. Pay my dues.
Hey, keep on a minute. Wait, it's part of that game.
No, what's name is part of the game. Gabrielle Union is part of the game.
Wade's a recipient.
He reeks the benefits of her
Trick's
being
both.
in the game.
Yeah, he's part of it too. Yeah, because Trick. Yeah,
remember Trick said Trick gets eaten. Remember Trick said actually, you know, Trick's like, Trick's like, I get it. He fucking legend, bro.
Everybody said when he heard that, she's like, thank God.
Yeah, that nigga said he like, nah, you just hold your leg. You're like. That fucking Trick's a fucking legend, bro. A fucking legend. Definitely one of the goats. I think I didn't check out his latest Breakfast Club interview.
I did, yeah.
It's good. It's a good interview. Trick's a very entertaining.
He always got to have a good interview, yeah.
Because he's one of the realest niggas out there. All these niggas that been out before, that been popular before social media. So they just who they are at all times, and they don't really know how to play the industry politics too well. So sometimes you get it's always entertaining to get an interview from him. Fucking Trick.
He was explaining
really good on every coast.
On that interview. He was explaining why black people are spend so much money on kids.
Why
not, like kids? Like it was like one, you're not married, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not married. Then you spending $10,000 on a baby shower.
Yeah,
and then. No, you spending $5,000 on a gender reveal. Mm-hmm. And then you want to spend $10,000 on the fucking baby shower. And then when the kid's 1 year old, you spending $15,000 for a 1-year-old birthday.
Yeah,
it's like that shit is backwards. It's retarded. It's no wonder. This is why black people are broke.
Yeah, I wouldn't show up for that shit. Yeah,
like what are you spending $5,000 on a gender reveal for?
Yeah, shit is wild, but
and $10,000 on a baby shower, that's just fucking wild.
The rebuttal to that on Twitter would be because there'd be two sides to that. Because there's fiscal active Twitter that don't allow a motherfucker to have any fun. Oh, y'all niggas taking vacation pics we could be saving, which is another part of Twitter. Fiscal, these motherfuckers don't should have any fun. All your money should go to savings and trying to be a boss. There's that, but then there's the other side. Damn, can we have some black people joy for once? Can we enjoy some things in our life? Can we take the time to partake? There'll be plenty of time for bills. Is that
you can enjoy the wedding?
This is the generation where we get to live a little, breathe a little.
Not really.
We didn't get to have all that.
I was talking to our.
That's the most we could do.
It's not the most we get. We might not have got the other thing, but we get some stuff along the way.
So what was the wedding so hard then?
That's the thing. Like that's what my decor.
Why is that so hard?
That's what my decor person was saying too about these. What's the word I'm looking for? Extravagant baby showers and shit like that. Because we told her straight up, we not spending no fucking. We're not about to pay you a lot of money for this baby shower.
Yeah, don't try to come up with. Don't think you're gonna come up.
This is what you got. This is what you gonna spend. This is what we spend. You gonna make it work.
Hey, y'all don't caught the responsible ones this time. You don't got the responsible ones this time.
She was explaining to us like these younger black folks, they're not getting married, they're not doing stuff like that. So this is what they have to celebrate. It's like baby showers.
Yeah.
So baby showers done replace the weddings.
Wow.
And she was like, yeah.
Celebrations in general, we don't get to do much, man. Life is hard. Sometimes motherfuckers want to. Anytime they do birthday parties pretty big now. They do us names.
I know. It's like this is a waste. It
is a waste, but we don't get time to entertain, and this might be our one go wrong. Motherfuckers ain't giving.
You want me to show up for that?
That's all they have to celebrate is like the baby showers and shit like that. So
there's birthday dinners, which is regular, but niggas want to one up birthday dinners now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Niggas renting out venues to have a birthday dinner.
What happens after that?
People started doing this, the brunch.
Yeah, but then what happens after that?
Then you go back to work. It's Monday. You're back in the cycle. You're back in the cycle. We didn't tell you it was fun. We just in the moment.
What changed? You know what I'm saying? Like, so how does your tax look now? How do you file taxes then?
Listen, we're just like, in the moment. We didn't tell you it made sense, but in the moment it feels good.
So what titles do you get now after that?
I'm telling you, that's why the black dollars is what one.
It's gonna go extinct. Yeah, it's gonna extinct.
I'm pretty sure next year that shit's gonna hit $2 trillion.
You never heard that meme with the African guy? He said, "Every little money I get, I spend on my enjoyments. These are my enjoyments. This is what we do. That's our enjoyments."
What is that? I am here to have a good time.
Yeah.
And enjoy life.
Exactly.
I'm not here to struggle.
Exactly. So he like, every little money I got in this mind, it's very short sighted. It'll catch up to you, but in the meantime, some motherfuckers say we gonna ball. That's it. We gonna ball. They gonna change. We gonna see how it plays out, but I can see the good and the bad. It is bad, but it's good that we. Why we gotta always push our shit off?
You could just have a dinner. You could just have a get together, and you gotta spend that much.
Yeah, I guess, but social media, that's how it is. The fact that gender reveal is its own thing.
What are the titles and what?
Yeah, bro. I think we spent $12 on a gender reveal.
What'd you do? Just bought the
poppers. Went to the park, popped them shits. $12, bro.
Easy peasy.
Like, I'm not about to spend no fucking money on no fucking gender reveal. Like, that shit is fucking crazy to me.
We used to just text that shit, like, or even give a phone call.
Well, it's different. So you're in a different era. My daughter's turning 16 this year. It's supposed to be Sweet 16. My wife's trying to go all out for her third birthday party. My daughter ain't going for none of that.
What she said?
Just taking out my friends. These kids, they ain't on that. Trying to throw gender reveal. Because she's a social media baby. They rather want to go out with their friends and take a picture of their food. They don't want to throw the event anymore. They want to be either watching it or being, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers don't live for the moment anymore. So now it's all through the screen. Throwing me my birthday party be too busy because I could be out here taking a picture while at a birthday party type of thing. I was like, see? They living differently. We are, so it might be different.
That shit just saves you money.
It saves us money, exactly. It's different level now.
Yeah.
I got anything else?
You're a lucky one, bro, because some of these kids would have want you to spend that 30 bands on that baby, on that Sweet 16.
And you don't do it. You fine. You never loved me, mom. What we got? Y'all got anything else in sports? Look at that, though. You right on 12, though. Smooth timing.
Nah, I ain't got nothing on sports. Who y'all got for the NBA? Who y'all got winning the East?
Heat.
Y'all niggas got faith. I haven't even watched. I haven't tuned in the season yet, but every time Florida niggas always go for the Heat. They've been going for the Heat before D-Wade was even there, so y'all niggas do got heart.
And D-Wade showed up. He gave us hope.
He delivered. LeBron. He brought
LeBron down.
And they delivered some more. And shit right back on the regular schedule of us not doing anything. But who knows? Now we're out there. People do talk about us more and more, so.
I think I got Milwaukee winning the East again. I don't think they.
How about the West?
The West.
You think Golden State stands a chance?
Yeah, Golden State got it.
If if Curry wins another championship, what this be? His fourth? His third?
Fourth. Right? They won one. They won back to back, and then they won one when LeBron was in Cleveland. Yeah, so they won back to back, and then they won. No. They won one, and they won back to back with KD.
Oh, okay. So KD got 2.
Yeah. KD got 2.
Yeah, so he'll tie with LeBron with 4.
Golden State might have 4.
Who? No, you're right, because they did won one without KD, and they won one with him.
They won 2 with him.
They won 2 with him. So yeah, they do got 3. And had LeBron not won that one from behind from them, they would have fucking had 4.
So who was the last? What was the last franchise to win a 3-peat? Was it Lakers or
Lakers?
That shit's hard to do.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
Your boy was a dynasty killer each time.
So it was Kobe.
What's his name was a dynasty
Kobe
killer?
And Shaq. Yeah. Did Kobe win another 3-peat?
No, 1. Remember Kobe only got 5.
Yeah, you're right.
So what's crazy is with the recent one, even with both 3-peats, what's crazy is the dynasty always broke up preemptively. They could have won one more.
Yeah.
Kobe and Shaq just broke up because they didn't get along.
Jordan 3-peated twice.
Yeah, but they could have kept going as well. They broke up the team on the 6th one. It didn't have to stop on the second 3. The second one could have been.
That dynasty broke up because Jordan left the game.
That's what I'm saying. Jordan left the game on 1.
But he came back though.
He came back and won 3 more.
And then won 3 more. And then they just decided they weren't going to let Phil get the contract.
Yeah.
So that could have been 8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
had he didn't leave as 1, and
so
then the fact
he got 8, nobody would have been.
Oh yeah, it should have been out of here.
So. Jordan and in any competition with LeBron or anybody.
How they pull that off, but
yeah, like there would be no talking.
The fact the front desk allowed that to go through.
There would have been no thought of that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got Milwaukee and
Golden State.
Golden State in the championship game, and then I got the Warriors winning that.
Is there anyone you'd want to see?
Nah, the Lakers out, so I would want to see LeBron win another one, but
If LeBron the one, you ain't trying to root for Brooklyn right now?
Man, they getting on LeBron a lot.
in Brooklyn.
Kyrie kind of went from villain to good guy to back and forth now, so it would have been nice to see Brooklyn pull one off.
That would be nice, but I don't think they got it this year. And if they don't got it this year, they ain't got it.
That's the NBA, though. That's the
So
shakeup. Every year you slip up. 1 year to slip from your hands.
Because them motherfuckers, they might not even make it past Boston. Might be a first round exit.
Yeah,
They won the first one?
first two.
Nah, they lost the first two, and Boston put them shanks on them at the end of the game. Yeah. So Boston defense is just too good.
In offense, yeah.
I think that's it. We got anything else?
I got any recommendations this week?
I ain't got nothing.
What recommendation do I have?
TV like that.
I was watching something recently. Yeah, I can watch the new Batman. That's on HBO Max.
I don't need HBO Max, but what new Batman?
The last one, the one that just came out like a month ago.
Oh, it's already on HBO Max.
Yeah, you know Warner Brothers on HBO Max, so you know how it goes. Every movie now, almost a month later, goes over there. Because movie theaters storm right back at full capacity. So,
All right.
So that new Batman, that one was dope. So that's what
Niggas that I'm telling you, society's not respecting COVID no more, bro. Because I got
Yeah, we tired of that shit, man.
I got a message from like Lyft or something or Uber, and like masks are mandatory now for ride sharing apps.
They aren't mandatory, or they are?
No, they're
lifted, yeah.
They're what's
not.
the opposite word for mandatory?
Oh, they're no longer
they're
mandatory.
optional.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
the Supreme Court just passed the rule. They just voted, and they struck down the mask mandate.
Yeah.
So the airlines and shit are saying, now.
So a video of like where the airline people on the plane celebrating like the.
I mean, if anywhere we're putting on a facade is the planes, because I have a mask on, but you can take it off to eat and then drink water and then put the mask back on. It's a big facade. If anywhere we're pretending, it's in the plane.
Bro, like.
But yeah, restaurants the second place. But planes are worse because planes you're right next to there. But yeah, restaurants are this. You gotta have the mask on when you're walking past. As soon as you sit down, you can take the mask off. That's where the COVID decides to leave. It's like it's a lot of bullshit.
COVID only hangs out in the aisle, bro.
Yeah, COVID. You're like, hold on. So we were doing a lot of like they said, grandstanding.
I mean, we're just tired of it. We can't live like this, man.
Some people are just gonna have to die. That's what y'all don't. That's what y'all saying, really. Some people just gonna. If they die, they die. It is what it is. We can't live in restriction, and we ain't got a cure to this shit just
Even
yet.
I'm loosening up on wearing my mask everywhere. I used to be like mask every time, everywhere, but even nowadays, like sometimes I'll walk into a store without a mask on. Shit is getting crazy out here. And even the fucking employees don't have to wear masks no more. So.
No, they don't. As soon as they don't with the mask. Now's the time for me to get the vax. Once the max restrictions ease up, like now, once society does one thing, now you gotta be like, all right, now these niggas all on masks. Everybody want it. Now it's safe. I'm going to vax up on y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just in
Everybody
case.
asking that what happened to the virus.
I'll tell y'all, we off the virus. We're going to be talking about some new shit. Remember I told y'all, I told Barry on this podcast, within 6 months, COVID's going to be a thing of the past. There's going to be another market crash. There's going to be some other shit that we on to the next shit. Already right now, we got a new type of avian flu going on. That's its own type of flu that fucks up birds. But bet that shit might jump. And be our new shit. We're going to have some new shit. COVID's going to be a thing of the past. And
just when you thought it was over.
Whatever it is, we're not doing this pandemic shutdown shit anymore. Motherfuckers got to die. There was one thing that showed us. That shit, there's too much slowing down. It fucks with the economy too much from slowing things down to causing massive inflation and certain shit. Massive shortages. This shit ain't been. It's like you turning the economy off, but turning that bitch back on, that shit, that bitch got a super slow start.
how the price of wood just skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Like, trees stopped growing during COVID. Like, bitch.
Yeah. Y'all blame everything on this shit. God, this shit, we can't shut this shit down again. This shit's a well-oiled machine. We gotta keep this shit going. Yeah. We ain't even got less right now. People are more mad about the war in Ukraine because of that. Like, bro, we got COVID going right now. We ain't got time about wars, bro. Y'all pulling on that war shit. I gotta wait till the economy get a little better. So even with the Ukraine shit, as you can see, you Americans aren't really caring. We ain't out here really giving a damn like that. Motherfucker's busy, bro. Like, bro, get this prices right. We ain't.
Yeah, I'm definitely way too focused on my personal life to be worried about motherfucking what shit going on in Ukraine.
Come on, man. If shit was different at another time, maybe then we could say, yeah, they wilding over there. But right now, if they think they're gonna sell Americans on us going to war, like, you don't get the fuck up out of here, bro. You see these gas prices.
Just for me, even as a black person, just some like steps, I got to get to before Ukraine.
So many stuff you gotta care about first. Your checklist.
Haiti, Africa, and
that bigger fish to fry than Ukraine, bro.
Exactly. Like, I mean, that's not the closest thing to me, though.
That's how they doing it, though. You got Biden and shit. Speaking of, I think I seen that he had that tweet he had posted a couple months back when he talking about we already know the economy is high for two reasons: COVID and Putin. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, niggas ain't buying it, bro. We ain't trying to hit into that COVID and Putin shit. This shit been high. It's getting fucked up more than I said. Y'all didn't have to put the restriction. Well, like, y'all don't have to put the sanctions. Them niggas bombing shit over there. We don't want to pay higher gas prices for it. I got nothing to do with nothing, bro. Y'all ain't got to raise the prices on them because y'all want to make an example.
Let them niggas bomb me.
Yeah, yeah, we got to eat. Yeah. Those trying to say the two go hand in hand. Act like y'all got no choice. You know what I'm saying?
But they just increased the interest rates.
Yeah.
Shit's up to like 5% now.
Like 5%. They're trying to stop the houses from skyrocketing.
But the funny thing
that's the thing. Like,
they're still going to go higher, though.
They're increasing the interest rate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the issue is not the interest rate.
Yeah.
This motherfuckers buying these houses cash.
Yeah.
How do you raise interest on cash, man?
There's no interest
you can't raise interest on cash, bro.
That shit ain't gonna stop nothing.
Well, it stops it from the fact that people you won't be able to buy up as much house anymore. You're gonna have less buying power.
But listen, it's who's buying.
It's who's buying. Yeah, that's true.
But it's not really like people, individuals or families buying.
Yeah,
it's companies, investment firms, businesses that are buying.
Yeah, the motherfuckers are spending cash money.
Exactly.
So,
but and even them, even if you raise interest rate, they still get a rate much lower than what the interest rate is.
You're not going to be able to drop the prices on houses back down till we get production back up. Until there's more houses, I think they said there's 600,000.
It's a different mindset right now because like they're trying to make motherfuckers rent. They ain't trying to sell motherfuckers houses.
Oh, that's half of it. Yeah, there's like a 600,000 housing shortage right now. I'm saying
look at 6 million.
Yeah, maybe 6 million. Maybe
yeah, 100,000 is shit. That's
so that'd make it even worse. Yeah, we'd be almost full. Yeah.
Shit, like,
so 6 million
like in Florida,
shortage of houses, which in itself is fucking lie because
that's bullshit.
It is bullshit. There's no housing shortage. There's enough land everywhere. There's land, but it's just in the prominent areas, the business areas. There's a $6 million housing shortage, and they're in areas that either don't want to build new houses or they're not building enough. I'm saying if without the government stepping in doing cheap housing, it's just not gonna happen.
But even the way like the builders are adopting, like it's like you've seen like neighborhoods where like they're only renting.
Yeah, the builders will do that, and builders are building more and more duplexes more than they're building single family. And even when they're building single family, they're trying to. They're just motherfuckers trying to squeeze their bread. Even recently here, I was saying how in Florida because it's one of the highest places that shot up. They're asking DeSantis and people saying maybe we could get them to do like rental restrictions and stop make these people can't shoot up by a certain amount. Which, if you're a property owner, you're like, hell no, that's some bullshit. Don't try to cap my shit. But the people are saying they're not able to live. It don't matter if all these jobs gave a raise, which they did. Right now, jobs are paying great. But if the rent goes up, what good is it gonna be?
That ain't happening in Republican states.
But there should be some fucking restrictions on how much you can increase somebody's rent.
It's got to be something. Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, because right now, Florida don't have no restrictions. The motherfuckers' rent is going up by like 30, 40%.
I got a homeboy. His shit went up by $400. I know someone else, he said they went up by $800.
400 from what? From
from the current rate, so the new year would be starting, it'd be $400 higher. So let's say he was at 22, he's now at 26. So it don't matter what raise you got at work. That shit, you're now in negative territory. You're not making less money than you were the year before.
I mean, if somebody's paying
because ain't
that
no
shit,
raise gonna cover the.
If somebody's paying that shit, has a landlord. I mean, hey.
Yeah, but you didn't. No one was paying that. That's you have your current tenant. You talking about, hey, you got 4 months. We're going up this amount. You
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you can't pay it, I can get somebody else in there that's willing to pay it.
It's cutthroat.
Yeah,
because even if he didn't have
that's capitalism.
He had a couple people
that's
out there
don't talk about.
Yeah,
everybody pull capitalism until
until it comes for them.
Yeah,
and then you got
so they got to deal with it.
You got Democratic state. You say Republican states like New York. Your boy ain't playing that. Your boy Eric Adams, the guy there, former sheriff. He's over here, knocking down homeless encampments and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get this shit up out of here. You know, he's trying to clean up New York.
Yeah, that nigga's he a Republican and a Democratic.
He's actually, I don't think he's a Republican. He's actually like a conservative Democrat. I don't know what it is. He's a police officer, so he's not full that. But I don't think no Republicans can actually win New York, so that's why he didn't run as Republican. But he's very much a very conservative Democrat in that sense. But he's pro-police, of course. You know, his answer for everything is throw more cops at it. That shooting at the fucking
subway
thing. He's saying he's hiring more cops. New York never has. That's New York's answer to everything. Hire more cops. Hire more cops. So they're going to throw more cops at it. And, you know, he said he's knocking out these homeless encampments, that whole trying to, because, you know, when there's a Democrat in office, Democrats say, you know, just put out some porta potties out there. This is becoming a humanitarian crisis. These motherfuckers are shitting in the streets. We don't want to displace them, but let's go ahead and give them porta potties and give out maybe cleaning stations, showering stations. And Republicans like, fuck that. Get these motherfuckers up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Both don't have good answers. Because one, you're enabling them, and the other one's like, you're moving them. Where are you moving to? You're only moving them up the street or something. You're taking all their shit that they got together. It is fucked up and mean.
You know, Republicans are cutthroat. You see, I had the governor from Texas that he loaded up like a charter bus.
Oh, he did the same shit, yeah.
Immigrants.
And he's bringing them to D.C.
He dropped them off right in front of in D.C.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like he's been loading up charter buses.
I don't want to control these borders. Y'all have a problem with it. Washington have a problem with us controlling this border, so
we're bringing them to them.
They come in. Here they go. Y'all deal with it.
Sheesh.
It's a dumb thing to do because DC don't really have any its own senators or anything. These motherfuckers just disperse and live in DC now.
Yeah, DC's not a state.
Yeah.
So,
so
what is it called? Commonwealth?
Yeah. So these motherfuckers can just disperse and live in DC now. No one would care because DC don't have the right to vote on presidents. So it's just a crazy thing of grandstanding. Because how much these drivers are getting paid to drive from Texas to DC. Nigga, that I'm saying, if you had that bus contract, you're like, nigga, we doing this all day.
That's a drive. Goddamn.
Yeah.
No problem, sir.
No problem, sir.
Load them up.
Load them up. We're going to pick them up every time.
That is a drive from Texas to...
He's using Texas resources to do that.
Sheesh.
To do his grandstanding now. Taxpayers paying for that, all that bullshit that's going on. Y'all giving these motherfuckers
the motherfuckers don't have a problem with that being spent. Their tax money be spent that way.
Sending people out the country?
Sending people out the state back to Washington. Sending them to Washington.
That's bringing them further in the United States. You're complaining they're illegal, and you're driving them further.
On the way, you might just hop up the bus.
Yeah, I might just hop out. Appreciate it.
Hit up one of your peoples. Hey, man.
That shit is wild.
It's crazy.
I think that's it. Y'all got any recommendations, you said?
I was looking for it. I heard Young Thug was dropping an album. I couldn't find it, though. That boy Young Thug dropping consistently. But I haven't found it.
I listened to the 42 Doug and what's the name album? That was pretty solid. 42 Doug and who is he with? Not Roddy Rich. What's that album? Yeah, 42 Doug and ESCG.
ESG.
Yeah, so he on point. They got a joint album. Last one left. They got a couple bangers on there. That's worth the listen. But let's go ahead and sign us off.
All right, folks. You already know what to do. Hit us up on That's Absurd Pod on Instagram, That's Absurd Pod on Twitter, That's Absurd Podcast on Facebook, and you can always drop an email at that'sabsurdpodcast@gmail.com, man. You know the voice line is always open. And that number is 407-960-76. That number is 407-960-76. And we'll catch you guys next week. We out.